The sun is shining. Hear the birds chirping. My man's got the garden popping. It's a nice day out today. It's a nice day for some recording. Yeah. Let's do this. Kira's punk ass coming to the door right now.
Another filming day. We're going to call this day Maple Leafs Thursday. Yo, Wagwan.
Oh, I gotta leave.
Fucko.
Gotta go.
I was going to put my Detroit one on, but then I
Guy, we're in this jersey.
No, I'm all about the Leafs today, guy. Today's the day they probably lose.
Exactly, guy. You jinxed it.
So what I got, like what? I'm not supposed to cheer for my shitty team that I've been cheering for since I don't know how long.
No. No. You're just supposed to let them lose.
No, they're gonna lose anyway.
I know.
So I wear a shirt
No.
and just go down and just they fuck with my blood pressure the
That's right.
whole thing, and then I sit there with my head between my thing, just like
Do the Vancouver
Lawrence
lean.
and Denmark. Yeah. This is Dave after the game today.
Hey, you look like you're enjoying yourself, Dave. Isn't that what they do? That's how they enjoy themselves, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be me. Yo, I still can't stop cheering for them. I'm not one of those sickos, buddy.
I know.
They're my
know.
team. I gotta just.
I get it.
I
But
still cheer for the Giants. They suck shit too, right? So, like,
Yeah,
what else am I supposed to do?
you're a retard, though. I'm sorry, I can't say
What?
You're mentally challenged.
What?
You can say that.
Are you allowed to say that?
Yeah. You're mentally challenged.
Cool. All right, I'll take it.
You can't say the R word.
You're gonna make me say it.
Rough Rider. Run.
Yeah.
It's the R word, right? Red.
I'm gonna be biting my lip the whole thing. Like, I can't get us canceled.
Refuse.
I refuse to say the R word. Then now all I want to do is say, look what you did to me.
Rumpa-pum-pum. Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin, what you gotta do?
Get out of here.
You know, the drip looks good though. Looks better than the Leafs drip. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Big things.
Rumble.
Rambo?
Yeah,
Rude.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's what you'd be if you were. Well, this is what this is. This is rude right here. Like, these guys are gonna. What are you guys gonna do? You gonna win? You gonna win? No.
No, probably not.
How long has it been? 60
I
years?
don't know, double my age.
60 years?
No, 67 years, isn't it? 60. No, it was in 1967.
Oh,
was the last time. That's it.
So
I don't know how many years that is.
It's a long time.
I can't do the math. That's a long time. I have to open up the calculator to be able to do the math.
Exactly.
Anyhow, let's do this on Maple Leafs Thursday. Yo, let's go get the filming done.
Yeah.
Yo, I got some stuff. Opened up some rookies. Yo, clearance rack at Walmart was good to Dave these last 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo.
since it have been.
Got some shit. Yo, let's go get it started.
Let's go get it.
started. Maple Leafs. Yo, imagine if this filming was tomorrow. I didn't.
It's like, hey, Dave, what are you doing? Vancouver lean?
And you know what's worse? Vancouver's probably going to win their series. Ain't nobody in Vancouver doing the Vancouver lean.
If they
Yo,
win.
Edmonton's on fire.
If
Yo,
they
let's
win-
talk about it on the show.
If they win, guy, I have a Vancouver jersey.
Yes, a Pavel Bure.
The old school. You know?
Is it a Pavel Bure? Or,
No, it's
the one with the puck, like the
hockey skate or whatever.
skate? No, it's a
Yeah.
puck.
Is it a puck?
Something
I
like
don't
that. I don't know. Whatever. It's a
that
Canuck. Whatever a Canuck is.
Yeah, that one.
I don't know.
The
I
old
don't
logo.
know. I don't know. That's wicked. That's a wicked throwback shirt.
So if they win, like I think they're going to.
Gonna rock the shirt.
I'll rock that one.
Yeah,
But I won't
yeah.
rock this one.
But you're a Detroit fan. You'd never rock this. Red Wings. You could rock Red Wings proud though.
I know because they've.
I'm
won within the last 6
I'm a
years.
Rambo.
You know what's really heartbreaking
What?
is that we got the second most Stanley Cups.
The Leafs?
Yeah, and I think Montreal has the most.
Yeah. Because they won a lot at least won a lot early. They won
That's what I'm
everything.
saying. They won everything.
They were unstoppable like back in the day.
And then what happened, guys?
Some dude named Harold Ballard took over. You remember that? We can get into that conversation. Yo, that guy ran.
Doo-doo.
That guy ran the team into the ground and just was like, yo, I'm just trying to make money, so fuck the team.
You know what?
And he did. He made
You know what Harold Ballard can do?
What?
Yam Batty.
Yeah.
That's what he can do. Yam Batty. This guy ruining this team.
Yo, he did it. He did it. And he used to just not give a fuck about it.
Well, obviously.
He literally just, I don't care.
We're tanking.
I'm just trying to be rich. No, he wouldn't. He would just get those little cuss players, not pay them. They'd be like good enough to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
And all he wanted was like a couple rounds of playoffs because that's all his money. He'd make all that money and then not pay the players.
You know.
And then,
go to 7 and lose.
Yeah. That's whatever. That's a whole nother thing. But but since him, the Leafs can't get out of that now. Now they make the most money in the league.
I know.
But they can't
stink.
But they can't be better than first round.
Well, they make the most money because people like you still support them and buy these jerseys and have the seats.
Yo. This from China. No secret. Don't tell nobody.
Let me see the tag.
You won't be able to read it.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go get.
Let's
get this
do
started.
this.
I paid $200 for a Leaf jersey. Crazy.
I know.
Yeah. Let's get this started.
Go
it.
Leafs suck.
Yeah, they do. Fine, because it's all going to be there. Remember, I had to cut the last one to 90 seconds. I had to cut off 30 seconds of more strippedness, but
That's okay.
oh, hey. Hi.
Hi.
That's Jay,
That's Dave.
and apparently the phone.
We're doing another promo for
What are we doing a promo for?
Spotify.
Spotify. Go to Spotify. Go to
iHeartRadio.
Go things. Do
Wherever you get your podcast.
stuff. Podcast. No. We're doing this one over. No, we can't.
And download this,
No,
guys.
we got to do this over.
No.
We got to do this.
No.
We got to start
Play
over.
through it. No. Who's going to carry the boats?
The boats? Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, who's going to carry the boats?
Yo, this is from one of our earliest fucking podcasts.
I know.
You go back there and you can listen to it.
Oh, yes.
Go to Spotify. Go to Amazon. Go to where else are we on? Tune in. We're all those things. We will be on Apple and Google real soon.
What are you searching for?
Trust
Dave?
me, I'll get it.
What are you searching for?
The Jay and Dave Show.
Boom!
Just go and type it in. The Jay and Dave Show. Like just how it said, spaces and everything. Don't just type in the Jay and Dave Show.
And you can see these two guys. You
can hear these two guys. You will see our faces.
Fabulous.
Like this? No, it's not even our faces. It's the fucking horn. It's the horn. But you can see our faces here.
Oh, yeah. So check us out.
Go. Look us up where you get your favorite podcasts.
Go it.
Welcome to another episode of the Jay and Dave Show. I'm Dave.
And I'm Jazz Hands Jay.
Jazz Hands Jay. If the glove don't fit,
Then you must acquit.
Jay. That's
Or
the
get
name.
a good-
Are we crooked?
Get a good lawyer.
We look a little crooked.
You're crooked.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. I should have done that before we started the show. But hey, it started and we're crooked. Deal with it.
Should I?
Yeah. We both lean this way. That's alright, whatever. We're here, and we ain't going nowhere. We're still on the internet, guy. They haven't kicked us off the internet, guy. We ain't going nowhere.
We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now, because we're fat boys for life.
Yo, I'd like to just quickly say, shout out those Toronto Maple Leafs.
Why?
I don't know, because they're my team, guy.
I know.
Like I told you, I can't stop cheering for my team.
They're heart wrenching.
They are heart wrenching.
You know,
That's the best way to think.
They-
I've been a Leafs fan since like 1980, because that's when I was about 3, right? And my dad told me, "You're a Leaf fan," because in order to like fit in the area where I was in, where there's a lot of like white kids and all that stuff, and the only little colored person in the area.
Yeah, they're like the Leafs.
Yeah, but he was like, you have to be able to talk hockey and stuff like that. And Hockey Night in Canada was basically only the Leafs, right? Back then, you couldn't get every single game that you wanted to see in the thing. The only time that came was the playoffs, right?
Maybe Montreal. We would get Montreal.
No, but not so much. Not even that would come after. You'd always get the Leaf game.
Yeah.
Leaf game at 7.
Yeah.
And maybe the Montreal game at like later in the evening, or maybe a Vancouver game because it's later on that coast than it is on the other coast, right?
Yep.
But on the east side of where we are, I've been a Leafs fan since 1980, and I've been disappointed since 1980.
Feel sorry for you.
I know you should feel sorry for me because
I do feel sorry for you.
I'm gonna end up doing.
I'm a Detroit.
Yeah, this guy.
Detroit. What?
See, in your life, the Red Wings have had many victories and have many superstars, and
Yes.
you've had a lot of reason to cheer
Of course.
in your lifetime.
Yes.
Unlike
yourself.
I haven't.
Nothing.
But we celebrate mediocrity like
I
no
know.
other. You can't tell me that we don't celebrate
It's like
our amazing Doug Gilmours of the world.
we made the playoffs.
You know?
Yeah, and we go out first round. Yeah.
I mean, we made it to a finals once, didn't we?
When?
And didn't Gretzky whoop our ass when he was on the Kings or something?
No.
Or is that like the semifinals?
No.
We might have made it. You know what? It all blurs together. You know what? It doesn't matter.
No, I do remember.
I really think it doesn't make a difference.
that the last chance that we could have made a finals or did anything.
Gretzky put us out.
But here's the joke.
And he was on the Kings at that time.
He was on the Kings.
Cheers, by the way. Cheers
So-
to Folgers. It's Folgers in your cup.
So how it goes is, I think Gretzky high stick somebody. He did something that he should have got
A penalty?
a major penalty, which would be a game misconduct,
Yeah.
or it'd be like a 4-minute penalty,
Yeah.
and they called nothing.
Oh,
And then after they called nothing on Gretzky's penalty, he scored on us.
Yeah, from behind the net.
Yes.
He was behind the net. I remember him behind the net doing all of his Gretzky stuff.
Yeah.
And then, nobody did anything. It was just like they left him there. They left the greatest passer and scorer in the game just to, chill by himself behind the net. And he came out and set some guy up absolutely perfectly. And he lost.
Yeah, I think he high stick somebody.
Whatever.
And
Doesn't
then
matter. It's the Leafs.
they let him get away
Yeah.
with it.
Yes, I'm going with the Game 6 win. Let's go Leafs. This guy, he's like, no, it's not happening.
You know,
Davin, how's it going, bro?
I'll believe it when I see it.
Davin, aren't you from out west? The Canucks are doing real good.
Yeah.
Yo, the next series, I hope the Canucks win because it'll be Edmonton Canucks. What a series that's gonna be. I'm already looking forward to anything but the Leafs. You know? Yeah, yo, we're feeling good, Davin. It's good to see you, bro. And yeah, we should just bang off the regular YouTube stuff that we're supposed to say.
Go ahead.
You know, we gotta. What am I supposed to say? What do
You want to like,
Oh, remember to give
Subscribe.
your boys a like, a subscribe,
tell your mama,
hit the bell, tell your mama, share this.
tell your baby mama, tell your side piece.
Yo, as usual, go to BigThings.com and check out the Jay and Dave merch and the Big Things merch.
Yep.
The best way to support the channel is to go grab yourselves some Johnny Two Stops merch or any Jay and Dave merch that's in there.
That's right.
Or some of the shoes or anything. Just go check it out. I bet you'll find something you'll like.
Yeah.
You go there, and it's all designed by this genius right here. So go there. And some of this, at least I had I was in with some of the sayings. I might have made up a few of the sayings.
Yes.
Jade made up all the designs.
Yeah.
Point is,
2 in the bush.
go there, find something, buy it. It's the best way to support the channel. We thank everybody who has been buying, and we hope you guys continue to purchase Jay and Dave merch at bigtings.com. BIGTINGZ.com.
That's right.
For all your Jay and Dave merch. Anyhow, let's get the show started. Where are we starting today, Jay? What do you think?
Dave, pet peeves?
Let me see.
Are we going to start with pet peeves?
Yeah, we can start the pet peeves. Let me just read quickly what Davin is saying here. He's like, I feel illegal because I'm a Habs fan, but I'm actually rooting for Toronto right now. Guys, listen, I'm not the type of Leafs fan. Let me just throw this real quick in that I'm not the type of Leafs fan that like won't cheer for the Habs if the Leafs are not in. You know what I mean? Like, I know that's sacrilege in terms of things. The only team that really gets me like that is Boston.
Because they take us out every year.
Yeah, because Boston is just, well, it's probably more because Brad Marchand and them.
Because they take us out every year.
And I would love Marchand, but I didn't feel like that before Marchand was on the team. You know, like, fuck, Habs have beaten us how many times? But I don't feel like that about the Habs.
But they got the most, Stanley Cups.
Yeah, but the
Boston just...
I'm not mad at anybody who cheers for the Leafs too. I'm not mad at any Leafs fan who cheers for somebody else. Because I've been cheering for somebody else for my whole life. Because the Leafs made it so far and then they stop.
They suck.
I'm going to do the Vancouver lean. We call it the Vancouver lean.
What is the Vancouver lean?
Should I show them behind here?
I
All right, I got to show them.
They got to know what you're talking
about. This is me after Game 6 tonight. I'm just going to be there like this.
Are you okay, Dave? You see, he does it, but he doesn't do it that well.
Well, because I'm too fat, man.
That's what I'm saying.
My belly gets in the way.
When they do it, they're literally like
when
inside their...
In Vancouver, on that block, whatever the block is called, Hastings. On that block, it's a block where there's a lot of drugs and a lot of dealers and a lot of people who are using. And when they do that lean, they literally fold in half and they're almost bent over. It looks like 6:29 on your clock. You know, like on a clock when it's 6:29. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
That's what it looks like, right?
Oh,
and they're bent just like right there. I can't do it because my belly's too big. Leave me alone.
You're too fat.
Yeah, that's another way to say it.
You're too fat.
That's one way to put it.
Yes.
Anyhow, let's jump. Let's change topics and jump into our pet peeves.
Okay.
Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first? I can go first.
You go first. You go first.
You know who? You know what? You know who my pet peeve is?
Who? The Leafs.
These motherfuckers. Who get me every year, thinking that they're doing so good, and they went and they got Bertuzzi and Domi and the black Flim dude. They had some tough dudes on the team this year. They got
Reeves.
They got some Reeves. They got some grit. Like they really do.
But this is the problem I have with Leafs. So they got all this offense, they got this grit, and then their goalies aren't the greatest.
They're not. I like Wall though. I don't know what it is. I feel like they should have given Wall a chance earlier in this series.
I thought Samsonov was their best goalie.
And I know but Wall is the future. Wall is the dude who's supposed to be the next one. He's huge and technical. Yes, go Leafs. Let's go to Game 7. Yes, I like that goal strike. I'm with you, bro. Yeah. And Davin's saying something about the Jays too. And we'll get back to that. Let me finish my pet peeve. The fucking Leafs. Every fucking year. And then, I know they won last game and to make it come to this game. But I'm talking about the game before. They were on the bench all fucking like arguing. Mitch Marner's whipping his gloves around.
Fighting
and they're
each other.
They're sort of like, you can see Nylander saying, shoot the fucking puck. And I agree with Nylander. Nylander's the only one on the team that doesn't seem to ever piss me off. The other guys, I know Austin Matthews almost scored 70 this year and stuff like that, but it's the way they move. The way they move around, and it's the way they live their life, and it's everything about them that pisses me off. No, listen to my reasoning.
Okay.
I was listening. Andrew Raycroft is a goalie from Boston, and he was on the teams that beat the Leafs all those fucking times, right? And listening to him on a radio show, he was like, you know why Boston has the Leafs number? He goes, because everybody on fucking Boston, it's all about hockey. And they don't give a fuck who likes them. They don't give a fuck who think. I'm talking way back to the big 6'9" fucking defenseman days and Brad Marchand. Chara. And then they had Bergeron and these guys were hockey day and night. That's all they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Brad Marchand has perfected his way of pissing people off and slipping penalties so he didn't get them, but then you get the penalty.
Brad Marchand is Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, exactly. But he is the absolute best at what he does.
Provoking.
And he'll fucking come on the power play and score the goal, right? He
and then come on the ice and fight you.
And then walk by the bench and say hey, and like say something to you. But my point is, they are hockey day and night. All I ever see, like Mitch Marner in his fucking Jeep and doing commercials, and there's like Austin Matthews with Justin Bieber hanging out at the fucking concert doing this, whatever. You know what I mean? Like you see these things, and it's almost like they care a little bit because they're young. They care about their public perception. They care about their like what it looks like. They care to sort of be around cool people and doing this and doing that. You don't see that shit with anybody from Boston or anything like that, and they don't give a fuck. And I think that's the downfall of the Leafs, and it will be forever. Like I can't say that they're not, because Austin Matthews still scored almost 70 goals, and they're doing great. Like I mean, they what they do is I think they rely so much on their talent that they feel like they don't have to try so hard, and it shows. Practice? Are we talking about practice? You know what I mean?
Okay, Iverson.
But you understand what I'm saying, right?
Well, I understand what you're saying, because when I look at other series and then I look at our series, it's like when you look at another two teams play, they're high energy, they're going back and forth, they're flying, and then when you look at our series, Boston's the only team flying. It's like these guys are still sleeping.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't win any championship if you're not on the same page. It's like this is playoffs. You got to kick into high gear, and I just feel the Leafs. They're still playing regular season. It's like, hey, you're good in regular season, but this is playoffs.
Yeah, and they think
playoffs.
But they think that people know those references. Those are good references, guy. But I think the Leafs feel like they're so young and so talented and so high paid that their talent will just get them, and they don't have to work as hard. Like Boston looks like they're working every time.
They're not going to be together forever. Like, yo.
But do you not feel like that's what they think? Like, or even if that's,
or they rely on too much instead
of the talent. Yeah, they rely
instead
on the
of
talent.
Like, hey, let's play our asses off. Like, you know what the problem I have? See Boston when they're on their power play.
I hyped them up too.
When they're on the power play, there's no time for the Leafs to set up.
Yeah, never.
They're like, when they pass, someone's on them, and it's like, I would be like, oh my god, someone's open, but the thing is with them, is that it doesn't matter. They follow the puck, so whoever gets it, Bruins on them.
Yeah.
When we're on a power play, we set up a nice little box. Hey,
but
set up for your shot. I know you're looking for that one-timer, go ahead and take it.
And all the Boston guys lay down in front of it, and the puck never makes it to the net, because it's so predictable what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know, to that point, what happens with the Leafs power play is that Boston is on them, guy. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Like when the Leafs have a power play, they can't set up that stupid thing that they want to do. Boston is on their asses like a dirty butt, guy. They're on their ass.
Wherever the puck goes, somebody goes.
They could smell their assholes that they're so on them. Like they could never get the thing set up. They can't even get into the zone. You know how they do that?
Nobody in front of the net.
You know how they do that skate up, and then they always drop the puck back? Like, so the Leafs, this is what the Leafs do. The defenseman starts up, he goes up, drops the puck back for the next guy, and then starts going up and run into a wall of the Boston dudes. And they can't even make it. So they end up having to dump it, and then Boston has a designated guy that jumps in and shoots it back up. Like, it's
all the time.
I know. I've already scouted it out and showed you what the deficiency is. They need to put Nylander on the top thing and say, "Yo, Nylander, skate it in."
Well, not even.
Don't dump it in.
No.
Fucking stick handle around.
The best one is Marner. Marner's the best stick handle on the team.
But he's still. You see how much turnovers he has this playoffs?
Because
he keeps turning the fucking puck over.
I know he keeps turning it over, but it's not his fault because they're running that same stupid play that you're talking about. And I seen it in the very first series.
Yeah.
So Matthews likes to one-timer from the little dot hash mark, right? And I watched
the Brett Hull spot.
And I watched Boston when their power play. It's like when he did that, The goalie knew what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
The defenseman knew what they were doing. And they all, every time he got there, he shifted. They just shifted.
Yeah.
And they wrecked that whole play.
And they blocked his, they blocked
it.
They had
and
two guys laying down in front to block that shot.
Yeah. So it's like, that's not working.
Yeah.
Try something else.
Right. You're
They
you're so fucking skilled. Try something different.
But
man.
but that's the problem. From game one, you realize, hey, they know what we do on a power play. Change it up. No. You keep doing the same thing. And what makes it worse is, by game 4, game 5, it's like Boston is just like corner, top, corner.
Yep.
We don't even have to think. We know what we know
like
your
muscle
play.
memory now.
We know your play.
Yeah.
Matthews, block in front of the net. Like it's crazy. When they're on the power play, there's not one Boston guy that's in front of the net. They're all on players. And they let their goalie see where the shot's coming from. He's making great saves. And then the players aren't letting them set up, so they don't even get a shot. You know how many power plays we've had 0 shots on? And it's like, that's unheard of.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Will.
It's unheard of. It makes me angry. Like, I can coach better than these guys. It's like, bro, change it up.
And Jay was a hockey player for years, so he knows what he's talking about.
Change it up.
Yo, listen. Thank you for contributing to my pet peeve.
Yes.
I feel like it might have I might have triggered you a little bit, and it's a little bit of your pet peeve. So, I'm going to end my pet peeve now, and we all know who's making the Pum Pum list for Dave after.
Yes.
Jay, let's segue into your pet peeve.
Okay, Dave. My pet peeve is not going to be driving because it's always driving.
That was like awesome TED Talk. Too bad the least couldn't hear.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So, Dave, I'm not going to do driving because I always do driving.
You always do driving.
I always do driving.
But driving really does piss everybody off.
Fires me up.
Yeah. But you were fired up this morning telling me what your pet peeve was going to be.
What was that, Dave?
You tell me, bro. Because this is your pet peeve. Let me let you.
I don't.
Let me let you have the floor.
See,
I have stuff to say about it too, but I'll let you go.
But I'm going to go in a different direction, guy.
Okay, let me hear it.
I'm going to go in a different direction.
Okay, you're going to take a different direction.
Yeah, I'm going a different direction. So, pet peeve of mine. Do you ever have that person? Okay. And it's like they tell you something, right? And they're telling a story. So they might have talked to you like yesterday or the day before. And said, hey, so-and-so, right? Whatever. It's 2 days later.
Yeah.
And then they start talking to you about that story that was 2 days ago.
Yep.
Right? But you have no clue what they're talking about. So you're like, you're looking like deer in the headlights. You're like, because they didn't start off with what the conversation is.
Yeah.
They just go into it.
Yeah.
Right? And then halfway in the conversation, you're like, what are you talking about? And they're like, they make you seem like you're the dummy. You're like, you don't know? We just talking about that yesterday.
Yeah.
And you're like, motherfucker, that was yesterday.
Mm.
If you want to talk,
refresh my mind,
or
let me know what you're talking about.
There you go.
Just let me know. Hey, remember that story I was saying yesterday?
That's all you gotta do.
And then jump into it.
Start with the topic.
Yeah.
But then they try to make you feel bad.
I know that.
You didn't remember, and you're just like, but what the fuck are you talking about?
The beehive at the Dodgers Diamondbacks game. I'm not sure what that was. What is it? An actual beehive? Somebody's like, yo, can you guys talk about the beehive at the Dodgers Diamondbacks game?
I don't.
Yeah, I'm not 100%. If I knew about that sounds real interesting to talk about. But
it does.
I actually don't know what you're talking about right now. Give me a quick summary of what happened, and maybe we can discuss. But these people who don't, you know who. I'm gonna say this on camera. You know, how she does that to me all the time.
What?
The wife.
Well,
she just brings something up and is talking about it. I'm like, well, yo, was I a part of a conversation that I don't remember having? And she's like, we had this conversation. I'm like,
well, Dave,
when? 7 weeks ago. I'm like, oh, okay.
So, I guess we're talking about the same.
So what happened?
Same persons.
Oh, okay.
Because that's who does it to me also.
Yeah, just like.
And it's funny. I was very nice.
See, it's funny. I'm trying to tread lightly. That's not to get in trouble, but I guess who the fuck cares, right?
I was being nice and saying, you told me something a day ago.
Yeah.
But usually it's
like 7 weeks ago or something.
Yeah.
It's like
January.
Yeah. Bro, that was fucking 5 months ago. What are you talking about?
And
remember that thing you
we're
said?
in May.
Remember
we're in
that?
May.
Yeah.
And it's like, but why would I remember what you said fucking 4 months ago? Like, how about you give me a refresher? And then on top of that, I get made feel bad because I don't remember. But it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. If you told me, then I would remember.
And then we can have a proper conversation.
There you go.
Odds are I didn't care then and I don't care now. But
pretty much.
At least bring me up to speed. You know what I mean? Like,
I always get.
I like how we came out politically correct at first. I said, the people who do this to you, and to be honest,
our spouses.
Yeah, I don't get that from anybody else except for
our spouses.
Yeah, that's basically it. So,
you guys have made the poom poom list.
It is what it is.
Sorry.
That's a good one. Good. The Fire Marshal Bill.
Let me tell you something.
Anybody know what Fire Marshal Bill is?
If you take gasoline with
or
this,
who Fire Marshal Bill is?
If you take gasoline with this lighter, it might burn. Like gonorrhea.
For those listening on podcast right now, pop over to YouTube and check that little scene out. Because Jay had the face down pat and everything. That was good. That was really, really good. Yo. So we're finished with the pet peeves for the moment?
Yeah.
Because I have something I also want to discuss. This is just a proper good discussion.
Okay.
Nothing that's going to make anybody mad or anything.
Get it in there. Get it in.
I want to squeeze this in. I want to talk to Jay about, and I want to get it on film. And I want anybody who has Empress jumped in and said, Jim Carrey, classic.
Yeah.
Good job, Empress, for knowing what we're talking about.
Next time I'll do a Viracosa.
No, Vera DeMiro? Is that what you're talking about?
Is it Vera DeMiro?
It's Vera DeMiro, the horse one?
Yeah. Well, the one with the
steroids. Yeah, she laughed like horse. And she came and he came up with the tiniest little bikini, but like pure muscular. And she was on steroids, and she laughed like a horse.
Yes,
because she took horse steroids.
Yes,
remember? Yeah, that was good too. In living color. But what I want to do, I want to switch topics. We talked a little bit of Leafs. We talked like NHL and stuff like that. We did our things. I want to switch topics to the NBA right now.
Okay.
And I want to talk about. I know you know. I know the answer to this already, but like, are we in the middle of the changing of the guard in the NBA? And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, the changing of the guard means like LeBron and KD and these guys, Steph Curry, they ran the league for I don't know how long, right? But now they're not at the top of their games anymore. They're not the ones who are running the league. It's people like Anthony Edwards and Luka Doncic. And did you see the game yesterday with Luka, man? Woo! Luka's on fire, boy. And then there's like Halliburton down in thing.
Shea Gilchrist.
Flim A. Yeah, we can never say his whole name, the Canadian boy.
It's like
Shea Gilchrist Alexander, I think his name is. But we just, because we name everybody Flim, and we don't know who the fuck they are.
But we got a hyphen.
But he's Canadian.
Hyphen.
So, and Canadians always like, A. So he's
Flim hyphen A.
Flim A. So if we ever say Flim, well, that's what we're talking about. I'm going to try and say.
When we say Flim, we just do this, and then
we put the person in there. But I think I could remember his name for this conversation. Shea
Gilchrist Alexander.
We could,
but it's too much, man. So, it's like
we can say SGA.
Batu.
Well, we just call him Wemby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And again, people like Wemby and Chet, the other, like these dudes are taking over the league. Like absolutely taking over the league. Like and the LeBrons and the KD and them just got swept.
Well, hold on a second. LeBron out.
Yeah.
KD out.
Yeah.
Curry out.
Yeah.
They're all in Cancun on a big
banana boat.
Remember
that banana boat picture when like everybody was on there except.
Well, it was. I think the banana boat was
Carmelo,
LeBron, Carmelo, and Wade. Wasn't it Wade?
Wade and Chris Paul? Or no, Wade. Yeah, that's it. Wade. Yeah,
I think it was Wade.
Yeah.
I want to say Chris Paul, too.
Maybe Chris Paul took the picture. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just making shit up now.
But you're right, because those guys aren't in the playoffs anymore. Yeah. It's the young guys.
Even like the Chris Pauls of the world and like...
Yo, listen.
Even like a guy like Devin Booker, who's young and on fire, might just be... not there anymore because because guys like fucking Anthony Edwards
are gonna take his spot.
Absolutely taken over. Wemby, Chet, like these guys are so fucking good, man. These young bucks coming up. That I feel like the guard has been changed. There is no changing of the guard. The guard has been changed.
Like right now,
So you agree?
John Morant.
Yeah, Morant.
Luka Doncic.
Yeah. It's funny. All these guys are in the West. Shai Gilgeous.
That boy from New York.
Flim. This guy from New York. The light-skinned dude?
Yeah. Brunson.
Yeah, Brunson.
Jalen Brunson.
Boy, he's good, man.
But then, what you gotta ask yourself is someone like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, are they?
They're on the cusp of being old.
That's what I'm saying. Are they going to be pushed out
soon?
They're young,
yeah, but they're in their prime now, and they're in the prime and running, but they're on that cusp of being pushed out. Because if you ask me, who do I want on my team right now? Jason Tatum or Anthony Edwards?
Oh, come on,
guy. Who are you picking?
Come on now.
Jason Tatum is supposed to be like this guy who Jason Tatum was supposed to be the next face of the league, man. Good looking kid, so good, like good at absolutely everything. And this kid named Anthony Edwards came in, and they're calling him the next Jordan. Like not they're not calling him the next Jordan, but they're saying like baby Jordan or something.
Yes, yeah.
Because the dunks he puts down on people, like the
crossover,
the crosses,
the shots,
the step back shots. He puts in that Kobe footwork, the Kobe footwork is actually MJ footwork.
There's only two players that would be like I would have to like think about when you talk about Edwards.
Yeah,
is Shai Gilgeous. And Wemby. It's like out of those three players, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because they're all three of them.
Yeah.
I feel is the next level.
I'm always the Ant-Man.
I know, but
like my guy though. I would take him over anyone.
I know, but I say that, but then Wemby, I've been watching some highlights of his defense.
It's so...
he had a play where he blocked like three guys.
Yeah.
And I'm
bang,
like,
bang, bang,
bang, bang, bang, and it wasn't like
I think he averaged 9 blocks.
And it's not.
I'm not sure. My boy Andre was in the room earlier.
It wasn't like they were trash players. I'm talking good players.
Yeah.
He just blocked 3 of them.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like
the boy Wemby is going to be good, man.
You know, but
that boy.
It's like, don't get me wrong.
Speaking of Wemby,
Edwards,
stay tuned for later on. I'll show you a rookie card that your boy Dave pulled out of a Monopoly pack. Dave got the Wemby rookie card.
That's right.
It's not shiny, but it's still a rookie. It's still a Wemby rookie card. Anyway,
and just to add to that, I just bought some boxes where Edwards
could potentially be in it. Yeah, the 2020, 2021, right? You guys tune into our TikTok. Go to our TikTok.
Got it on sale
to watch all the openings.
That's why I bought it.
I know the big sale sticker. I was like, what?
Guy, listen. When I went into Walmart and I seen $80 down to $59,
yeah, I'm buying that.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
It was like, oh, you know,
the light just shined on the box.
You know when you're like in the store somewhere and the hand is, my son, behold my stuff.
and then all the lights went off in the store, and the spotlight like shone right on the thing. And Jay was like, "What the fuck's going on in the store?"
It's like, Dave.
And the guy with the hand on the shoulder was like,
"Dave,
shut up.
Dave, stop fucking around.
Look where the spotlight is.
Dave, stop fucking around.
Yeah.
Dave, stop fucking around."
He thought somehow I was trolling him all the way from there. But yo, that's a wicked pickup. And speaking of Walmart, stay tuned for a show and tell because the Walmart clearance shelf was very, very good to your boy this week.
You want to know something, Dave? It's funny that you have a Walmart clearance shelf.
Yeah.
Because I have a couple items from the Walmart clearance shelf, and I didn't even plan on us doing this.
Look at that. See, great minds fart a lot. That's what the saying goes, right?
I guess so.
Great minds fart a lot. 2 in the bush. 2 in the bush. Great minds. 2 in the bush. That's what's going on. We got to remember our sayings. I gotta drop our sayings a little more often.
Two in your mama. Back to back. We training this. Train.
Yo.
Choo.
Where's that boy Greg?
Choo.
Where's Greg? We have
where is he?
We have a hater named Greg.
Where's Greg?
What's the other dude name? Xavier.
Xavier.
And then-
Greg? Hold on a second. Text his mama right now.
Yo, why ain't Greg saying nothing?
I think we he's like done. Like
All the haters that used to come on just gave up because
yeah,
whatever. Who cares?
it's too much fun.
Who the fuck cares, man?
Too much fun.
We have too much fun, and they just sit there. You guys suck. You guys.
You know, it's like McDonald's.
Are you guys gay?
It's like McDonald's.
All these stupid. Like,
I'm loving it.
hated it. Speaking of In Living Color,
2 snaps up with a
2
twist.
snaps and around the world.
Can't touch this.
Hated it. No, that wasn't hated it. That was a good one. When they did good ones, they got the snaps, and otherwise they say hated it.
Hated it, but you got to do the rhyme. 2 snaps up with a twist.
Yeah.
Can't touch this.
Remember that little tiny hat? Remember
He had a ponytail.
Yeah, it was such a tiny little hat.
Remember he had a one of them had like a ponytail?
Yeah. Yo, this shit. Yo, In Living Color, man. If you don't know what we're talking about, go look up In Living Color. Especially the early years of that.
That was such a good show.
Absolutely brilliant show. The Wayans brothers.
What you wanna do?
In Living Color.
In Living Color.
Yeah. Yo, that show, especially the early years, like the first 3-4 years, absolute brilliance. Because eventually the Wayans brothers, somehow they ran the Wayans brothers out of it. And then once all the Wayans people were not involved in it anymore, it kind of went to trash. Because then they started putting like 5 times a year. Because before only one a season you get Fire Marshal Bill,
right,
or Homie the Clown,
right.
Or and then when the Wayans brother was gone, there was no more Homie.
Yes,
you know, like certain characters were gone.
Yeah.
Once the Wayans brothers were all gone, but then they started overusing.
Yes.
The people
because they had nobody else.
They had nothing else, and then it kind of watered down a little bit. But that first 4 seasons or something, my god!
I think they're the reason why halftime shows are the way they are. You remember one year they went live?
Yeah.
And I remember.
Oh my god! I didn't remember this until you just said it.
So they did an interview with the head guy. What is it? Not Marlon.
Keenan Ivory.
Keenan was like
Keenan Ivory Wayans.
They were so afraid of what they were going to do.
Yeah.
Because they were live.
Yeah.
So
these guys did pure tripping this guy.
But they're the reason why.
Yeah.
The halftime show
delayed.
Not even delayed, but they're the reason why the halftime show is a thing.
Yeah.
Because before...
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Because before in sports, you'd have the halftime show and be like the announcer reviewing the plays. And it wasn't a show.
Yeah.
And when they did it,
it
became a thing.
Yeah.
And then after that, everybody has a halftime show now.
Yeah.
They had it before, but it wasn't a thing.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And then they came in and they made it a thing. But they made it a thing because they're so afraid of what... They're like, oh my god, these guys are going live? And we can't stop them?
We're putting the Wayans family on a live mic.
Yeah.
Imagine that shit, yo.
It was great.
Yeah.
And I think they did it once and they didn't let them do it after that again.
Because they were like, yo, these guys are too...
Yes.
I don't know. You know, they're brilliant, man. The Wayans... You know what? Shout out the Wayans family. Let's give them a clap for them. Because the Wayans...
You know who doesn't get enough props?
Dave Chappelle.
Keenan. Doesn't get enough props.
Keenan's the one who started off.
I know, but he doesn't. It's Marlon. It's Damon.
Yeah.
The sister. She don't get any. She's hilarious.
Yeah.
And Keenan's the mastermind.
Keenan's the mastermind.
Shout out to Keenan, man.
Yeah, you know Keenan Ivory Wayans? Keenan Ivory.
Yes.
What a cool fucking name too, guy. And he's a black guy that we remember his fucking name. Imagine that shit.
Oh my god. He's not a flim.
That's how good this.
But you know what? I'm gonna do this anyways.
Keenan Ivory Wayans. Shout out to you, Keenan Ivory Wayans. You are one of the fucking pioneer, all-stars, superstar.
Listen.
Brilliant fucking comedy mind.
He's the reason why I want to do this.
Have you ever watched I'm Gonna Get You Sucker? I'm Gonna Get You Sucker or whatever?
Have you
ever watched that? That was one of the original. That's one of the original Keenan Ivory Wayans sort of movies where I start. Have you watched it for real? Like, have you seen it?
I have seen.
I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. It was a play. It was a play off of oh shit, what's his name? Shaft. Yes. It was like a Shaft parody.
But did you see that?
Yo, what a movie! I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. If you don't know it, go look it up.
I don't know the name of this one. I'm gonna butcher it now, but drinking gin and juice.
Don't be a menace.
Don't be a menace
while drinking juice in the hood.
Love that movie.
That was the kids. That was the kids though. That was Marlon and
yes.
Not Damon. Damon's older.
But they
this is the kids of
they basically put all those movies.
Yeah. They put Menace to Society, Juice, Boys in the Hood. Don't be a menace while drinking juice in the hood. Yeah. So those three, and because all the big movies back then were gangster movies.
Parody. So they made a parody.
So they made a parody. They smushed them together. Yo, that movie.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you Keenan was in the background.
Helping.
But
you know, he let them boys fly though, because they did White Girls. You remember White Girls?
But
you remember there's a scene when he's like they're dressed up in whiteface, I guess. But they were dressed up and what's his name? Terry Crews. Liked him. I remember they came in the car and he's playing his music and he's like, let me put my song on. And he put it and he was like, yo. You know, she put like that.
Oh yes.
She thought it was gonna piss him off, right?
Yo.
But he did the face. But he did the face. He was like, yo. He turned around and he's like, yo. How did you know? This is one of my. And he does his face. He's like, this is my favorite song. And he's like, making my way downtown.
What's so funny about that?
And he went, and he looked at her.
Yes.
Yo, that scene.
Yes.
Will live forever in my brain.
Listen.
Forever. It is one of the absolute most brilliant comedy scenes.
What's so genius about that?
Oh my God.
He's such a big dude.
Yeah.
And then he
can look so angry.
And then he does like ballet stuff. And you're just like, yo, how are you so light on your toes?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yo, when he was like, I remember watching that movie and I wasn't even close to expecting him to like that song. When they played it,
guys.
And he did the face, and he was like, yo, he looked so mad, but his face was like, I can't believe you knew that I liked this song, you know? Yeah. And then my man starts singing the whole thing.
He's in his mind, he's like, yo, what are the odds?
Yo, that's wicked. Yo, we should do a bit like that one day where we just play the song and we both sing it in a car. We just making my way down there. And then we do.
And I missed you.
That shit will be good. That shit will make good social media. Done. We're gonna do that. We got it on film. Now we got to do it. We got to show the people. We just sit in the car and let it fucking play, guy. Like
I know. Yes. Yeah, we gotta do that.
You know what?
Terry Crews.
Shout out Terry Crews. Shout out Keenan Ivory Wayans. Shout out to the whole Wayans family.
Yeah.
You guys, none of you guys are ever gonna make the Pum Pum list. You guys are fucking geniuses at what you do.
If anybody says you make the Pum Pum list, they make the list.
Yes, they make the Pum Pum list. Anyhow, we should shut this down right now.
Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Take a quick lunch break.
Food?
In our belly.
Food, you say?
This guy did the Yoda.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You like that?
Yeah, it was good. It was actually pretty good. It was really good.
It's funny because not a lot of people get my references. I'm just this nerd by myself.
I always get the references.
I know you do.
I don't think.
It's
very rare that you slip a reference by me and I don't get it.
I don't feel like a loser.
It's very rare that I do a reference to you and you don't get it.
I know.
Two fucking nerds. We should change the name to the show. Two fucking nerds sitting.
Because I do it sometimes and I get the crickets and I look around like, oh my God,
like nobody knows it.
This is a tough crowd.
You know what's good?
Sure.
Noelle would have got that reference too.
Oh, you know what?
My girl loves Yoda.
And that makes me
absolutely loves Yoda.
Makes me really happy when kids understand my jokes.
Yeah, Empress is like, Yoda hungry.
Yeah.
Yes, Empress.
Because it makes me feel a little bit younger.
Yeah. I think it's good parenting when a kid gets it. If a kid gets it, you're a good parent. That's just plain and simple. If a kid gets a Star Wars or an X-Men or a Spider-Man reference or like a MCU, Ultron, and all that stuff reference, that's solid parenting. If your kid likes fucking Caillou, can I add Caillou to my pet peeves and the Pum Pum list?
Sure you can, because I don't like Caillou.
Fucking little whiny bitch ass Caillou.
You know?
This motherfucker, like, I can't believe people let their kids watch that shit. And that's why Caillou is responsible. I'm spitting on myself. Caillou is literally responsible for fucking 50% of the whiny ass little bitch ass kids that we have nowadays. And I don't even talk about kids. I'm talking about kids 15, 16, 18 years old. Because that was their time when they were watching things. Caillou made them that. So fuck you, Caillou.
So
And fuck the people who let their kids watch Caillou.
my daughter was watching
maybe
Caillou
not that
the other
harsh,
day,
but
and
do I have to say fuck you?
because you know she's
Do I have to say fuck Jay
she's
right now?
watching it at school. Like they watch it at
They
school.
play Caillou at school?
Yeah,
Oh
unfortunately.
my god.
So, she's
no,
watching
man.
Caillou, and you know he's on TV, and he started whining. And you know what I did?
Smash the TV.
No, I took off my belt, and I made that noise.
What? What?
And I looked at my daughter and
Yeah.
said, "If you do that, licks in your ass."
Somebody gonna get the hurt real
Real
bad.
bad.
I think both of our Indian accents suck, and I should probably be better at it than I am, but I'm not from Brampton, so sorry. guys.
You don't.
I can drive.
You don't drive fast and straight.
No, I do drive straight. If I was
In
from
fact-
Brampton, I wouldn't drive straight.
Well, no.
They hit everything.
I know. That's what they're good at. Fast and straight. You don't turn out of the way for nothing. You just drive straight.
I get it now.
You get it now?
No. That's the best Indian accent I can do right there. You know? Anyhow, let's shut this shit down.
Oh, Dave.
Let's go get some Yoda food.
Dave.
And let
Hungry me, hungry.
How about I can't do. I was gonna try and do the fucking. What's that? That hairy guy called? Flim? The hairy Flim guy? Chewbacca.
I can't do it.
Marlon could do it. Friend of the show, Marlon. Shout out Marlon. Marlon can do that really good.
What up, Marlon?
Marlon's
You
probably.
guys sound like you're choking. I can't
do it.
I can't roll my R's.
I can't do that.
I can't do it.
I can't do it. I could do fucking Jabba the Hutt real good though. I think
Let's go.
it's more because I'm as fat as Jabba the Hutt. Right now.
You breathe.
And Jabba's like, get your big Jedi.
Why do you sound like a sumo wrestler?
Isn't that how he looked? But I had to do my chin.
I know, you have to do the. Hold on a second.
And then I have to slap. You know, you gotta get like a little minion in front of him for him to slap. When he's like,
You're actually pretty good at that. He's pretty good at that.
See, I can do the chin and everything. Like
Yeah.
I even look like him, don't I?
Well, you look like him regularly.
For those who didn't see that impression,
You're not missing anything.
no, you are.
You're
Go
not
to YouTube. No, the people who are on podcasts and miss that, go to YouTube and see my Jabba impression because it's quite spot on. I think Jabba. I mean, you know my when you
Actually, he's right because you know when he's not trying to make the impression, he still looks like Jabba.
still look like Jabba. You know my my Disney Plus. You know when your Disney Plus has. You know, like the kids' version,
Yeah.
and then and my wife's version,
Yeah.
and mine. You know what my face is?
Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt. Yep, because it's quite accurate.
You know, it's funny
Right now, I'm Jabba the Hutt in a Leafs jersey.
it's funny that you say that because I'm gonna go home, and you know how you make the different for Disney Plus. I'm gonna make one for Disney Plus, but you know what I'm gonna put my picture as?
Yoda.
Fat bastard. Fat
I
bastard.
was supposed to do more Jabba, but you know what? I can't.
And if you guys don't know who I'm talking about, I can't do a Scottish accent, so he likes to eat people. Fat bastard.
This has been the longest exit that we've had in a long time from a thing. Anyhow, you know what? You guys listen to a word from our sponsor, and the next promo I do, I'm gonna do it all in Jabba.
Oh my god.
The whole promo is gonna be in Jabba.
You guys are in for a treat.
It won't be this promo that you're gonna listen to, but tune in next episode and you're gonna see a Jabba the Hutt promo for bigthings.com.
Just Jabba the Hutt right there.
Well, I guess they get to see it all the time, but
Goo goo gaga. Goo goo gaga.
Yo, what up?
What up? I'm Jay, and this is
Who's this?
a fish called
Dave.
Dave.
I'm a lobster called Dave.
Crab legs.
And what up? And we're shooting a quick promo, as we always do, pointing. I should have put my claw on the point. There's the point with the I took the claw there.
Listen, Dave, I don't like your crabby attitude. I don't like your crabby attitude.
Yo, to be honest, that was a good one. I didn't expect it. It's corny, but it fucking worked.
And crabby.
Anyhow, there's nothing like this on bigtings.com. But if you go, you can find stuff like this on bigtings.com. See that? See the hat? That's the famous Go It hat. And he's got the shirt. And I'm breathing heavy because I'm hot and sweaty right now. But
Fat crab.
I'm a lobster guy.
Fat lobster.
Lobster. I'm doused right now in butter and garlic. This guy just started throwing butter at me. Anyhow, let's try and finish this promo. Go to BIGTINGZ.com.
Just ate lunch. I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
Butter. Brrr.
Go to bigtings.com for merch like that.
Go it.
Go it.
Go it.
Nothing like this.
Crab it. Lobster it. Lobster roll it.
Welcome back to segment 2 of the Jay and Dave Show. We are now full belly people. Shout out to one of our new sponsors. What are they called? Bourbon Chicken.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor? Not yet?
Not yet.
How long have we been shouting out Bourbon Chicken?
Too long.
Yo, Bourbon Chicken. Holler at us, yo.
Holla.
What's our email? jayanddave22@gmail, right?
That's right.
JAYANDDAVE22@gmail.com.
Look at that.
Holler at us. People who want to sponsor us. People who want to funnel a little bit of money and have us advertise for them.
Hook.
Send it to us, yo.
Us. Up. I tried.
It's like a cut it out. Cut it out.
No.
Hook
it
up. Hook it up.
Hook it up.
Hook it up, yo. We are willing to blab about your product and tell everybody it's good, even though it might not be.
That's right.
That
we'll keep it confidential that your product sucks.
Yeah, we will tell everybody how amazing it is.
Exactly.
For money. Send us money or product.
Money, 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 money. Money.
You send us that money, and we'll tell everybody how good your
Send
product
us that guap.
Even though your product might not be that good.
We're good liars.
Yeah, we are. We could sell anything, I think.
Can sell.
Sell ice to Eskimos.
That's right.
Yo, who's on here? Yo, we got like enough likes popping already. Hi, who's that? Who liked us there?
We like you too.
Mary freaking... I can't see it. I gotta put this in there. It says Mary freaking... something. I don't know, whatever. Hi! Hi, Mary.
Hi.
What are we doing? We're starting off the second segment of the show. Yo, you want to jump right into some show and tell? Yo, he's getting good at that.
No, I'm not.
You are.
See, when I sing, same time you sing, it cancels you out.
Oh, it sounds good. I think we hit harmony. We have harmony when we do it.
Because my elegant voice here just uplifts.
Uplifting. Who knows about the
Up
uplift?
from the 36th chamber!
Brah, 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 brah. Yeah. Anyhow, we'll
Show
jump right
and
into show and
tell.
tell. Jay, you start off because I'm
Okay.
going into the Walmart
Well,
Walmart sale rack.
okay, well, you just
clearance
said
rack.
clearance rack. I'm just hitting the Walmart. Like, I just, I do my random passes
Oh, localista.
and
Mary
You know.
localista. Mary freaking localista.
we'll just see some of the random
How you
pickups.
doing, Mary?
This time we're going to wrestling dolls. We'll
Right
do
now, we're going into the
WWF.
stuff that we bought.
Now, hit you off with a little Stone Cold and Triple H. I don't have
Yeah.
neither of these guys, and I'm like, yo, I got to pick it up. They got the belt in there.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'll
That was a
take
good
this.
rivalry back in the day when
Trust me.
when Triple H was part of like Vince McMahon's I don't know what they were called, but and then Stone Cold just like to fuck with everybody.
But I think didn't Stone Cold fuck with Vince all the time?
Yeah, that's
And
all
then
he ever
Triple-
did. All he ever did is fuck with
And
Vince.
Triple H would come and help.
Yeah.
But
But
then-
no,
yeah.
they were at one time. Vince McMahon called his little crew I don't know they were like the business people of the fucking thing, and all Stone Cold would do was come down and fuck with them every time they did something. Like the beer truck and
Yeah.
he'd drive all kinds of stupidness down there and just fuck with all of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stone Cold's awesome.
Yeah, that was such a good time in the thing. Yo, the Enforce. Yo. Vitron, what up, yo? We're in the show and tell part of
I
the
got
show.
a little build-a character here. We're doing the British Bulldog. So
So we're WWE heavy on
build-a characters?
Jay's show and tell part.
Well, yeah, it's all WWE.
It's all WWE, WWF.
we got,
whatever you wanna call it. What's good, yo? What's good?
the King.
The King.
Look at this guy.
Jerry the King Lawler.
Jerry the King Lawler.
You remember
Look
when
at
he had a heart attack live on air, guy?
No.
He had a heart attack mid announcing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had to almost shut the show down, sort of thing, and then they went for this long ass commercial, came back and did all this other talking.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they were doing CPR on the guy out at ringside.
I didn't even know
He
that.
had a heart attack at ringside.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was nuts. And then it took I don't know, maybe 2 months, and he came back. It was this huge thing. All the wrestlers.
I remember he came back,
Yeah.
but I didn't know why he left.
Yeah, he had a heart attack right on air, guy.
That's
He
crazy.
just got quiet mid what was going on. You know.
That's unusual for him.
Yeah, to be quiet. Yeah.
So we got Kevin Owens.
KO, buddy. This is my dude, Canadian, good old Canadian boy. I always shout out the Canadian boys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yo, he's
And this is this one is Money in the Bank. You see the little suitcase he got there?
Yes. Yo, Kevin Owens is one of the underground trash talkers because for a little while they let Kevin Owens be the guy who did some of the social media stuff for WWE.
Yeah.
Just all stuff they were putting on Instagram. And yo, this guy talks so much trash
He is a trash
to
talker.
everybody.
I like that.
It was amazing. It was they would be coming out to the ring and they would film something real quick.
Yeah.
And he'd just talk a whole bunch of trash to thing, and him and Sami Zayn,
Yeah.
another good old Canadian boy. They would talk all this trash and then come down to the ring. It was real good, man. Underground trash talker.
Yes.
Kevin Owens is awesome. For those who like wrestling.
We got a little
Thank you guys for the
Charlotte
likes. Let's keep us-
Flair
Let's keep us in the thing. Yo, Banana Brett. What's up, Banana Brett?
with the championship belt. I get everything with belts because I like belts.
Yeah. Anything with accessories always end up being a little worth something because you have them plus the accessory.
And
'Cause-
usually people don't keep the accessories.
Yeah, some people lose them.
But we don't open packages, so
No, we don't. We have all the accessories.
all the accessories.
All the accessories.
And out of this batch, I saved the best for last.
I'm just a sexy boy.
Sexy boy.
I'm not your boy toy. Yes, the Shawn Michaels, yo.
Yo, trust
Who
me.
likes Shawn Michaels?
Everybody, you can't. This guy's a legend.
Yes, Banana Boat's Canadian too because he threw up a Canadian flag at the Maple Leaf.
Nice.
Put up, put up.
And he's got a belt on him too. I love the ones with belts.
Yeah, guy.
It's that's. And then they all make the British Bulldog.
Is that all of them? That whole set that you just showed all make the British Bulldog?
Yeah.
Yo,
1,
that's
2,
awesome,
3,
guy.
4.
It just takes the 4 dudes to make the British Bulldog?
That's why when I see the wrestling builder characters, it's I'm buying that.
I'm buying that.
Because when all 4 of them are there, it's
Yeah.
what's your excuse?
Yeah. Yo, I wore I'm buying that shirt to my daughter's jiu-jitsu class.
Yeah.
And enough people commented, they're like, yo, what are you buying? What are you buying? And I'm just like, I don't know, what you got? What you got? Because I'm buying that. Yeah.
Ooh.
People like that thing. Yeah, Banana Brett was like HBK. HBK has one of the best promos that I've ever seen in my life, where he was in the back talking to Triple H.
Yeah.
And Triple H was kind of egging him on. It was a promo meant to egg Shawn Michaels on.
Right.
And he was saying Vince McMahon is saying we're not edgy enough, or we're not controversial enough. That's it.
Oh yeah.
We're not controversial enough. He's like, what do you mean we're not controversial? And Shawn Michaels starts losing it. And then he turns to a guy that's just holding a clipboard. He's like, what's your name? And the guy's like, Stan. He's like, it's Stan. And bang, he super kicks Stan. And then he's like, see, I just kicked Stan. You know? And and Triple H broke. Triple H started laughing. Because then he's like, how do you mean we're not controversial? And then he started walking down the hallway and super kicking everybody.
In the hallway.
There was like, they weren't wrestlers. They were just all staff. This man just kicked like...
They're khakis.
Yeah, just kicked all the khakis all the way down with all the papers. Papers are flying everywhere.
I remember that.
And Triple H was like, couldn't hold it together. He was laughing.
Well, I think it's funny when you just kick up people.
Yeah. And I don't know if Triple H was 100% expecting it, because I've never seen... You don't see Triple H break a lot. He doesn't break character.
Well, you gotta think, did the people getting kicked in their face expect to get kicked?
I don't know, man, but it was hilarious.
So, like...
See, I just kicked Stan! You know, like...
So I guess when you're the khakis, we'll call them.
Yeah.
And you're in the frame, it's like, go with the flow.
Something might happen, yeah.
Go with the flow.
And and some of the kicks look, I mean, they're meant to look real, right? But I was like, wow, he put down some good super kicks on these guys.
He's a wrestler.
Yeah.
Hogan does it the best.
What?
He can throw a punch
and make it look like it's a real punch.
Yeah, what was he? Oh, the Joe Rogan. So he was on Joe Rogan. He's like, yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, I know how to hold my punches, pull my punches.
Yeah.
But make it look real.
Yeah.
So Shawn Michaels, he's a professional guy.
Oh yeah. One of the best of all time, Shawn Michaels.
He's kicking your face off and grazing your chest.
Yeah. The way,
kick your face off.
It was that. Anybody who doesn't know, just look up HBK kicks Stan.
Oh yeah.
And watch that whole 2-minute bit.
Oh dude, that's hilarious.
It's one of the best backstage bits that I've ever
seen. But you
seen.
know what my favorite DX bit is?
Which one?
Is when they go to WCW.
Oh, on the tank?
On the tank.
Yeah, they just rolled up on a tank to WCW.
While they're recording, too. And it's like, fuck the show. To me, that's... And then they come in here doing the X. Suck it.
Banana Brett was like, a clip popped up on Reddit that 13 years ago, John Cena announcing live that they caught Bin Laden. And it was like, yeah. I remember that clip too. That was a good clip. Like,
yes,
there's some good stuff that WWE, and anything really amazing that happened with WWE was always like the backstage. I mean, there's a lot of good in-ring trash talking and stuff that they did too. But those backstage things were always brilliant. Like The Rock,
yes,
backstage when he fucked with Coach all the time.
Yes,
like he would just do shit to Coach and push him grab the mic and push him off camera and do it was, I don't know. There was a time in wrestling when they let that stuff be a little more free.
Yes.
And it was always amazing. I just showed you the Macho Man one, the old Macho Man one, where they just clip, it's like a 20-second promo. And he's talking about doing it, and Elizabeth is shining the belt. And he said, I'm the champion of it, ain't that right, Elizabeth? And Elizabeth, yeah, Macho Man. He's like, shut up! Keep polishing the belt. If I lose tonight, it's your fault. And that was it. That was the promo. It was just,
why I love that promo is he asked her a question.
We love to hate Coach.
He asked her a question.
Yeah, he asked her a question. And she answered. He's like, shut up! The fucking...
that makes me die when I see that.
That promo was gold too.
Yeah, but
nowadays... That was in the good old cocaine days when they were all fucking...
Nowadays,
they do 2 lines, and then they shoot the promo.
But nowadays,
fucking come in...
You couldn't get away with that, Dave.
Yeah, I know.
But woman's right would,
It's still hilarious, though.
Don't talk to women.
Anybody who likes that stuff knows how hilarious that is. Anyhow.
It was meant to be a joke.
We're going to move on real quick.
Moving.
Today's Dave Show and Tell. And all of these things right here that you see me holding came off the clearance rack.
Oh, nice.
The
first one, I've been eyeing that for a while.
Yeah. And it was on the clearance rack for $20, $25, let's say. So I grabbed Iron Man in the very first shirt, the Model 1, like the Mach 1 or Model 1.
Is this a Build-A character? No.
I don't think so. It doesn't even matter to me. It was just because it was $20.
See, there's They have him,
Yeah.
but it's a build-a character.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
There's that Mach 1, the Iron Man Mach 1. Look, bought off the clearance rack. There's the clearance sticker right there. I'm gonna save this one because this one was huge. But I also found like this guy was for like this is the Mandalorian, but before he put his helmet on.
Oh, really?
His name is Din Djarin. How do you say that? Din Djarin. Look at that name. Can you say it? Din Djarin. I should probably know this as a start one. Din Djarin. He
Sounds good to me.
yeah. Off the clearance rack, marked down from like $60 or whatever. What did they say it was marked down? Didn't even say it was marked down from. But I know he was up at like $59.99 for a long time, and marked down to $35. I was like, yo, I gotta grab the Mandalorian without his helmet. This was like before he even put his helmet on and became the Mandalorian and all that stuff, right? Because Mandalorians are not supposed to take their helmet off.
Oh, really?
So the fact that he's off and you see his face is to me an awesome character.
Do you see his face in the show at all?
Yes. You see his face in the show at the beginning, but from then he never takes his mask off after. Until there was a point where Luke Skywalker made this huge comeback. Like they had this like...
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker came to get the little Yoda, the little baby Yoda.
Right.
And Din Djarin took his helmet off so that Yoda could see his face. The baby Yoda could see his face. And that was like the second time. Like he started the show with no mask.
Right.
And then he had his mask on the whole time. And then he showed the kid his face, and he's never taken it off since. He only took it off that one time for baby Yoda to see his face. Because they have like this thing, like it's almost like baby Yoda's his son.
Right.
You know? So anyhow, and then there's this thing, HK87. This was just there for $20 on the rack. So I was like, yo, why not grab that? Because it was there. You know? Look at that. See the clearance rack price down there? Got this guy off of the clearance rack. Bang, bang, bang. You know? And this is the big one. Omega. From the Bad Batch. You know I have all the Bad Batch guys over there.
Yes, I do.
And this one, when Omega was little, the Bad Batch Omega that I bought recently,
right,
and showed you guys on Show and Tell a few weeks back, was she's a little bit older because time had passed.
Right.
This is the original Omega from the original show.
Right.
And she was just on the clearance rack out of nowhere. I had never even seen her in Walmart. Right. I had never even seen any of the real ones in Walmart.
Because they probably don't last too long.
And bang, out of nowhere, she was just on the clearance rack for $20. And I was just like, yo, I just walked by and looked and saw it. And I was like, what the fuck? I have look right back here, Jay.
I see them
all the Bad Batch ones at the bottom. All the pink or whatever color this is. Maroon or whatever.
Yeah.
Mauve.
Whatever
color that is. Yo,
salmon.
To get Omega.
Fassi.
On the clearance rack, just out of nowhere. When we went to Fan Expo, you could not find this Omega anywhere because I was looking for Omega. Right. And I couldn't find it anywhere. And I just walked by and it just happened to be bang on the clearance rack. There's the clearance sticker and everything. The fucking thing about this clearance sticker is it doesn't peel. I was trying to peel it and it's stuck. The little sticker peels off nicely.
Right.
But this big one,
oh, I see.
Like that big one that little sticker peels off really easy. But this big one, look, I tried to peel it and it leaves a sticky thing behind and stuff. And I was like, whatever, I don't care. As long as I have the Omega, like, yo, to get Omega. And then the Bad Batch series just ended.
Right.
I think the last episode of the last Bad Batch ever just ended.
Ever? So there's no more Bad Batch?
I don't think there's going to be a Bad Batch anymore. They ended the series.
That's good.
And those guys are retired, sort of. Like, they're off on their own.
So that means...
And now she's grown up and left.
That's
and
awesome.
Like, it's awesome. If I can find an Omega, a grown-up Omega, I don't know if they'll ever sell that because she was only in... A grown-up Omega was only in for 2 minutes of the end of the series.
Right.
They just, like, sort of fast-forwarded and did this, like... It's like a credits... It's almost like a credits... thing.
Yeah.
They did like a little 2-minute video of Omega. And look at that guy. Just sitting there on the fucking clearance rack, guy. Just like that. $20. Bang. I got so happy. I couldn't believe it. I stood in front of the clearance rack for like 5 minutes and my daughter was like, Daddy, what are we doing? I'm like, yo, I can't believe that I found this.
The thing about these is I see them all the times, but I don't know
who's who.
Yeah. So I think I've seen this before, but
wow.
You know.
Yeah, but in all honesty, this is a find and a half because this character right now, I could sell for probably quadruple the price.
Because I know I've seen this one before.
Yeah.
And I know I've seen.
But that's why he's still expensive though, because everybody knows who the Mandalorian is, right? Din Djarin or whatever.
Yes, I've seen them.
Poke fan, thank you for the likes. Yo, I'm gonna quickly show a couple cards because I had opened a few cards this week, and I'm gonna quickly show some of the big ones that I got. Like every week, I'll show like maybe 3-4 of the big ones that I got.
Yeah.
And so this week, I was lucky enough to pull a few of these big cards here. I'm gonna show more. Should I show them on here or there?
Yeah, just show them.
Okay, I'm gonna show them. Let me come with this one real quick. Show you guys on this thing. I got a Cam Whitmore out of the thing. That's a rookie card. I got this shiny Joel Embiid. I just like it because it's shiny. Anything shiny.
Well, it's probably.
Hold on, TikTok. I'll be there in a second. I'll show you guys in a second.
Certain one, like,
yeah, and there he is. There's the fucking Wemby. The Wemby rookie card.
Nice.
It's the basic. It's his basic rookie card. It's very basic, but it's still worth cash because it's Wemby, right? And then I got a very shiny Devin Booker, good old Canadian boy, champion. But look how shiny that card is.
That is nice.
It's all fucking shiny.
Prism.
Nice border and everything. And then I got, in my eyes, it's a rookie card. I was talking to my boy Andre earlier, and he's like, it's not technically a rookie card, but this is the first year that he actually played. Yeah. And I got 2 of him. So
it's like the Blake Griffin effect.
Yeah.
Blake Griffin.
I got 2 of him.
Got rookie of the year. The second year is in because he hurt himself for the first year.
Yo, Pope fan, check this out. Then I got this super shiny Devin Booker. No, sorry, I keep saying Devin Booker. Jamal Murray. It's not Devin Booker, guys. It's Jamal Murray. The Canadian boy, Jamal Murray.
Okay.
I'm getting all the light-skinned boys. I'm getting the light-skinned boys.
That's going to be worth something.
Yeah, I'm getting the light-skinned boys thing. And yeah, look.
Did you see how he dunked on LeBron the other day?
Yeah, guy. Look how shiny that stuff is.
And got a second game-winning shot?
Yo, Banana Brett says Wemby's a gift to the NBA. And then I got Chet Holmgren, which they say technically this is not a rookie card because he was drafted last year, but he didn't play a single game last year.
That's right. So
and this year he played.
Blake Griffin effect.
Yeah, this year he played, and it's between him and Wemby for Rookie of the Year. According to everybody, Wemby's going to win the Rookie of the Year easily, but yo, this guy is second in all the votes for Rookie of the Year, and I got 2 of them. So his first year to play like a full season or to play at all, I have his card. So again, his rookie card might be last year.
Nice.
I got them, and yes, Poke Fam, I put them all in penny sleeves because Poke Fam was the guy who tells me to make sure and get those fucking things into penny sleeves. And all of them, everything that could be worth anything
is in a penny
sleeve at minimum. And then the ones that I know are worth stuff right now are in the hardcover too. So I got they're all in penny sleeves and hardcovers. Thanks to Poke Fam. Shout out Poke Fam.
Wicked.
Who's a big collector of the Pokemon stuff.
Nice.
And I'm talking a big collector. He's got boxes and boxes of stuff that he's not even open. He just has the whole box of packs.
Yeah.
That he's not even going to open because he knows expensive cards could be in there.
Yes.
And he's just saving it for fucking 20 years and he's just going to sell the whole box later on.
Smart.
You know what I mean?
Smart
move. And those are just some of the good pulls that I pulled this week. I literally have probably 60 to 70 more really good pulls that I plan on showing in weeks to come. We stopped opening cards on the show because it took too long. We might as well,
off the top of my head,
Exactly. We might as well open them up and just show you the good ones that we got.
Exactly.
And there they are. That's it. Jay, what do you got? What did you open up this week?
Well, I want to show 2 cards I just found lying in my collection.
Wow, he didn't even open them. They were just lying around.
So this is a Larry Bird, and I looked it up. It's worth money, so I put in a little sleeve.
Yeah, man, put him in a proper sleeve. Look at that, Larry Bird, man. That's the all-time great.
I have a bunch of Brady's, but this was the only Tom Brady that I seen was worth any money.
Yeah.
So I put it in a little case there, little Tommy Tom.
Tom Brady, the greatest of all time, guy.
That's right.
That's the fucking GOAT right there. Nobody can say
no.
That this guy isn't the GOAT. So
yeah, he is. Until somebody brings 6 titles.
Yeah, and
which numbers, I feel like
the numbers he put up and everything
might be the boy from Kansas City there. But we'll let him do his.
Yeah, Banana Brett was like, "Yo, Pokemon isn't going anywhere, so they're good investments."
Yes.
Always his
My son was into Pokemon.
Yeah.
And he's not into it anymore. So who do you think has the binder?
What? This guy. Who has 2 thumbs in all the Pokemon cards. This guy.
And, you know, I was opening Tim Hortons cards, doing, you know, a couple packs a week. I'm done.
Yeah, you opened all 750 packs that he had.
And I'll be putting them out, you know, one by one, the ones. But I'll just show you a couple of the...
Banana Brett's like, it's going to become part of Japan's economy.
Yeah. So right here, I'll show you the page. Got a little Austin Matthews.
Yeah, that's our boy.
That's right. We got this Boston.
Poppy! Poppy!
He's the one probably going to be stopping all the shots tonight.
Poppy!
Whatever. We got a Connor McDavid.
There he is.
A shiny one.
The best player in the league, in my eyes.
Shiny one.
He's number 1. It's hit between him and McKinnon.
Yep.
Austin Matthews is a close second or third, whichever one you want to call it.
I got a shiny Austin Matthews also.
Got a shiny Austin. That's it. Those are the top 3 guys in the league right there. Can I show it to the thing here?
And where is it?
Look at that.
I did get a shiny McKinnon.
Yo, you got Jack Hughes, the Connor McDavid. Yo, there's some good cards in this fucking thing, man.
Oh, trust me, guy.
Robertson, Austin Matthews. Man, look at those. There's some nice fucking cards, man.
Where's
These are really nice cards for, like, Tim Hortons cards.
I'm telling
you.
They're
all upper deck.
Yeah.
And they're like, there's some shiny ones, there's some stuff. Yo, you keep these nice, man.
I'm telling you, bro.
One day, right? One day, Austin Matthews is going to be the all-time Leaf scorer, right? Like, so there's like, just like any Matt Sundin card right now is something. But guess what? Austin Matthews is going to pass everything that he did, right?
Pretty much.
Austin Matthews is already creeping up on all the fucking stuff that Matt Sundin did, right?
That's right. So this one here, we got the McKinnon.
Yes, Nathan McKinnon.
Points leader there.
See, McDavid is greater than Matthews and equal to McKinnon. McKinnon might be better. But McKinnon, to be honest, is...
Patrice Bergeron, I got 2 of them.
McKinnon's got the title. So, you know, like when we look at titles, you got to give it... McKinnon does have a title, right?
It's a nice page on
there. I feel like McKinnon has a title.
I like saying this guy.
McKinnon's so all-around amazing.
This guy right here?
He's so good.
Killer. That's his name.
Does somebody named Killer? Tyler Toffoli. Oh, Killer Kaprizov? Is that what you're talking about?
That's right. Killer!
Anze Kopitar. Oh, Vasilevsky. He was, for a while, he was the thing. Bergeron's retired now. That's a good card. Yep. You got a couple shiny Bergerons.
That's right.
There you go. Look at that. Look at those. These are such nice cards for fucking
Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons cards, man. Like, and they're upper deck. So you know what? You can't go wrong when they're like these beautiful fucking cards. Like, just collect them, put them in the sleeves, man.
Trust me.
You never know. There's going to be a collector out there one day. There's going to be somebody who loves Boston, looking for the Bergeron cards. There's going to
think about it. I think of these Tim Hortons cards like Coke.
Yeah.
You remember how Coke used to have giveaways of things?
Yeah.
And then, like 30 years later,
everybody's collecting Coca-Cola
stuff. Everybody's collecting Coca-Cola stuff, and it's like, these are hockey cards, which should be worth something, but they're Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
Collectibles.
Yeah.
You know, so
really, there's only X amount of people who have them, right? And who has 2 thumbs and has them all?
And this is
that guy.
This is my second almost finished collection. I have one somewhere else, but I packed it away. I just gotta find it. I did it like maybe
it's there though, right?
I did it like maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Wow.
And I have like, and then I just found.
I bet you like McKinnon and stuff are in those things because like 4 or 5 years ago was around the time that he came out and McDavid came out and like.
So I could have some Tim Horton rookies.
You never know. There could be some solid fucking rookie cards.
Because I just found a bunch of Tim Hortons cards because I hadn't always done this. So I did it like maybe 5 years ago and I did the whole set.
Yeah.
But then there's a couple years where I kind of did it, but not really.
Yeah.
And then I found these cards. I'll bring it in next week. It's like Joe Sakic, all these old players like
Lemieux.
Nice
Banana.
And
Banana saying it reminds me he has a John Tavares when he was a captain on the Islanders.
So I have a John Tavares rookie,
You have a John Tavares rookie?
but it's a Tim Hortons rookie
Well,
card.
that's okay. Hold on to that shit, man. Like, because you
know?
never know, right? Because I'm wearing a Tavares jersey right now. Check it out. You know, but the... Bought in China. But the
He's
like Tavares, what he's got to do is win one.
Yes.
Tavares is going to go down as an all-time great
Yes.
player, but until he wins one, you know. And I expect this motherfucker's going to get paid $11 million or whatever the fuck next year he's going to get paid. But after that, this guy's got to come off the books. He's got to go down to like 3-4 mil. To like
3 or 4 mil,
Yeah.
like that's not a lot of money.
yeah, but he can't get paid like the 11 because he's not.
No.
Right, even right now, he's not worth the money that he's making. They only signed him to that to get him to sign. Right. So hopefully this guy takes a discount and because if he wants that kind of money, nobody's going to give it to him anymore.
But okay, for the Leafs, who isn't signed?
He's like, he better take a discount and win.
Who isn't signed? Because didn't Nylander
Win the
sign?
Selke.
Nylander signed. Is
I
Marner
agree,
signed?
Banana.
Is Marner? And Austin signed?
They're trying. There's lots.
Austin's not signed.
Yeah, Austin signed back. Austin and Nylander are the two who signed long term now.
But Marner
Long term, as
But
in like
Marner
5
already
years.
re-signed from before, didn't he?
Nope. Marner's contract's done next year. Marner did re-sign way back, but his contract's done next year. And everybody's talking about trading his ass this year to try and trade and get some solid players back for him because
If you're doing that, go for a goalie.
Yeah, that's what they got to go
Defense.
for. Goalie and defense.
Goalie and defense.
They don't need any more offense. They got all these fucking guys. They got young guys coming up. Nyes.
Yeah, they got enough.
They got there's a rookie card that I got. There's
Bertuzzi,
one of these cards. Let me show this one real quick since we're
enough
talking
of the
about
Leafs guys can score. They just can't defend. You know, they need that. They need Curtis Joseph or Felix the Cat. Remember Felix?
Felix Potvin, yeah.
Curtis Joseph. Remember Curtis Joseph?
Yeah, Cujo guy.
Like those are some goalies, but then they had no offense. Those guys could stand on their head to stop shots, but you know they couldn't score.
Yeah.
Now we can score for days. We can't
It's got
stop
my name on it.
nothing.
I should take my name off of this thing. Anyway, whatever. I'll just put my finger over my last name. But one of the young guns that were drafted, Fraser Minton.
Okay.
This came in a pack that I bought. So this one big card came in, and it's like a Young Guns card, but it's like a bigger one. So look at that guy.
Nice.
I'm putting the reason my finger's over there is because I'm just blocking my.
So he's one of the young
name.
guys.
He's one of the young guns in the league. You know, it shows this is a rookie card, but it's like a big rookie card. I don't know why the card's so big.
You know what? It comes in those boxes. I got one of those too.
So look,
you know what it is?
I got the Fraser Minton. So hopefully, see, there's guys like this coming up, right?
Series 1, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The Series 1.
I got one of those too.
Yeah. So look at that. Yeah.
Nice. So there's guys coming up.
Guys coming up that can score and that can play. What they got to do is, like you said, defense, goalie.
Yeah.
You know, but I feel like
they never match.
I still love Wall, though. I really do.
Okay. Okay. Keep Wall.
Yeah.
Get some defense.
And get some defense.
You need at least 2 really good defenders.
Right. And you can get that for the price that Marner's getting paid right now.
Well, there you go.
So you got to trade to a team that's willing to part with one of their defensemen, like one of their
guy. Who's not going to take Marner?
I
feel he's the best stick handler on the team by far. I feel
Nylander's.
No, Nylander is a good skater. I'm talking about stick handling.
Stick handling, yeah.
He'll knife his way through traffic.
Yeah.
Nylander, on the other hand, is a great skater. He just skates by people. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about the whole stick handling. I seen him all put it between his legs and all. Yo, what's this guy?
Yeah. I remember they robbed him for his SUV like a year ago.
Because he looks like he's 12.
Dude got held up at a corner somewhere in Toronto. And they held him up. They kicked him out of the car. They took his SUV.
Did they know who he was?
I don't think they gave a shit. They probably didn't. But at that time, they're jacking people for their SUVs anyway. Like, there's a lot of cars.
I know, but like, you know, they could be like, "Yo, way to go!"
No, I don't think anybody said that.
Good job, bro. I'm taking your truck.
Nope, they just took his truck because they said, "Fuck him. Your truck's too nice to be driving. Why the fuck you driving? No, give me that truck."
It's like, how old are you?
And he got robbed.
12?
Yeah, dude looks 12 though.
Like, if I looked at him, I'd be like, "Yo, you're like,
I don't know,
16."
Marner could thrive on a team like Vancouver or Winnipeg, maybe. You know what I mean? Somebody who needs that like stick handling and that thing, like. But on this team with so much talent, then they just I just said all this. They try to rely on all this talent instead of like they traded away Hyman, or maybe let him go and he signed on Oilers
And he's
and
murdering.
dude
it,
scored
guy.
like almost 60 goals this year because he plays on a line with Connor McDavid and he does all the dirty work and Connor McDavid rewards him by all he has to do is put his stick down on the ice and Connor McDavid hits the like I don't even know if Hyman does it.
Hits the tape.
Yeah, Connor McDavid hits the thing off his thing so Hyman gets the tip. I'm obviously I'm pretty sure Hyman is really good at tipping the puck, but Hyman is the product of how good Connor McDavid is.
Yes.
So he's got 50 something goals because he plays on a line with him, but he does all that dirty work. And Hyman was so good on the Leafs because when you had Austin Matthews, Hyman went into the corner and dug it out and did all and controlled it and got it out and controlled it.
That's what the problem I have with the Leafs is that.
Yeah.
We don't forecheck.
Yeah.
We don't go in the corners
And play we
grind
don't
it out.
have a dirty person.
and our defensemen can't cover the blue line.
If we trade him, we will get so much better. Exactly, Banana. Trade Marner, the team gets better. I bet you.
Well, it depends on what we get for him.
Well, obviously, but we trade him and we're going to be better. We remember he missed like fucking 10 games in the season and we didn't miss him at all. We won like fucking 7 or 8 of those games when he was out.
True. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I feel that we need him. But
so imagine,
all I'm saying is,
you got to get a good defenseman.
You got to get.
You won't get 2 good defensemen. You get one really good defenseman and another serviceable defenseman.
That's all I want.
And that's if we get that.
All I want is one guy.
Give me
one fucking defenseman.
One solid
defenseman, and I don't care what you can throw in a bag of chips.
Yeah.
Give me some Doritos.
Oh, I like chips.
You know?
I like chips. Throw in some chips, yo.
Give me some Cool Ranch.
Chips!
You know?
Yo,
I don't care.
My boy Lawrence to this day will see me and goes, chips! Because he knows how much I fucking love chips, guy.
Chips.
Yeah, I have high cholesterol because of chips. Just
no.
Yeah.
Really?
Shout out cholesterol pills.
I don't think. Hold on a second.
Shout out my cholesterol pills.
I don't think they know that you have high cholesterol.
Nobody does?
No. Why would they know that? I just call you fatty all the time. For no reason.
Yo, listen. Yo, is Lipitor sponsoring us? That's my cholesterol medicine. Shout out Lipitor.
Campbell's? Lipitor?
No, Lipitor. It's a cholesterol medicine.
Campbell's
is a cholesterol medicine?
No, it's a soup.
Oh,
that your fat ass eats. Hold on a second. Lipitor.
I thought it was a medicine. I'm like, yo, shout out Lipitor, guy. I'm on Lipitor for my cholesterol and shit because I'm fat and fucking.
I thought you were on Kraft.
I eat too much chips and shit.
Are you on Kraft?
I'm on Lay's, bro. Fucking Lay's and Ruffles.
Hostess?
Hostess potato chips. Remember that commercial? I don't know the rest of it, but
I don't know the rest of it.
But you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Of course, he knows what I'm talking about. Like, how can I bust a reference past him? But Lipitor, we're gonna get Lipitor to fucking sponsor us, guy. That's Lipitor. You gotta shout out 2 fat guys who eat fatty things and need cholesterol medicine. Shout out Lipitor.
Lipitor's like, yo,
that's my shit.
You 2 fat fucks need to go on a diet.
Yeah. Banana saying we will get worse. It's really hard to trade
fatty fruits
with a guy like that. You mean trade with a guy like a Marner? Is that what you're trying to say? What is he saying? I have to put my arm up to see what these people are saying. Bro, can you do Tyrone accent and let you friend do Jatinder accent? He wants you to do a Tyrone, or does he want me to do Tyrone and you to do Jatinder?
Didn't you fucking call me Tyrone before?
I did. I called it.
That's what I'm
like, you better call Tyrone. Yeah.
Call me. Hold on a second. Hey.
No, see, Banana thinks if you trade Marner will be better.
Yo. Yeah. We didn't do it, guy.
What?
Tell me now.
Oh yeah.
Dave is gonna do his prediction.
You want my prediction for what? What was I supposed to predict again?
Tell me now,
Cleo.
Miss Cleo.
Tell me now. No, call me now.
Call me now.
Yo, there was real quick before we do the.
That was easy.
Before we do the call me now.
Yes.
Yo, do you remember 106 and Park, the rap battles, the freestyle Fridays?
Yeah.
And yo, there was a guy named Jin.
Yes, I do remember
the
Jin.
Asian, and Jin destroyed everybody who came on.
No, but there was a guy just as good as Jin. He was blind.
Oh yeah, on 106 and Park.
Look that up.
Okay, I'll check it out. But let me finish this reference. There was a guy who was, because Jin was the champ every week. He was winning everybody. And there was a guy who came up and started to rap, and he was all right. And he has a raspy voice.
Right.
And then all of a sudden he started, when you go to the tape, and he went and he kind of did like a little Jamaican thing at the end of his thing and came off. And so then the beat just came back on, and then Jin stepped up, and he's like, he stepped up and he's like, yo, you ain't a reggae artist. I ain't hating on you. Stop lying. Miss Cleo more Jamaican than you. And and the place shut down. Yo, I was on my couch. I fell off my couch. And I was jumping. I was like, back then those rap battles on Fridays. I didn't know a single person who was outside during 106 and Park Freestyle Fridays. The outside disappeared. Everybody ran inside to watch BET 106 and Park on the
Freestyle Fridays. But you gotta look at this blind dude.
And when he said, yo, you ain't a reggae artist, but I ain't hating on you. Stop lying. Miss Cleo more Jamaican than you. And he hit him with it like seconds after the dude did the Jamaican. But Jin was hype, man. I know. I'll check it out.
You gotta check out this blind guy because he had a line. I'm gonna butcher it, but he says something like, "I'm blind."
Yeah.
So something about when the guy was spitting, his breath was so stank that he could smell his words. Yeah. And just the way he said it, and this dude, he's a little frail guy with glasses.
Yeah.
So you would think he was gonna get killed.
Yeah.
He murdered.
How come I don't remember that? I watched every Freestyle Friday.
Look it up, guy. The thing is I watched him all the time too, but I missed this guy. And
Banana. Sorry, just switching back. Banana's like, yo, it's hard to win in a trade with the quality of like Marner. We would lose a trade. The thing is, Banana, Marner gets paid too much right now. We have three guys that are getting paid $11 million. Tavares comes off the books not next year, like at the end of next year.
Right.
And Marner, so that's two guys and $22 million worth of salary cap locked up.
Right.
If you have Nylander and Matthews still there, and you can sign Tavares back as your second line center at a half of what he gets paid.
Yeah.
Right? You can pay a good defenseman with the other half already.
Right.
And then trading Marner for just a straight up good defenseman might not make the team more offensively better, but it might make the team settle in better. Like when we were just talking about Boston and Toronto earlier, we were talking about how every other team that we played just seems to control the tempo in the playoffs, right? They just control it. We can't even be on a power play and look like we're on the power play.
Because we don't forecheck.
Yeah.
And when we are on like the power play, the other team is not letting us set up.
Right.
Exactly. And when we are defending the power play, we let everybody set up.
Right.
And it's like I see guys you can see guys.
They don't have the
one guy's on this guy side, one guy's on this guy, and the guy in the middle of the puck, he's like, "Oh, who do I want to one-timer it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go over here."
Yeah.
And they just watch him do it.
And see, if you start, yeah, we do have bad chemistry. That's why I believe Marner doesn't need to be there. And you work with the chemistry. Like, I think guys like Bertuzzi and Domi need just a little bit of a raise. They're getting paid like $1 million each for this year.
Yeah.
They need a little bit of a raise to stay because those are the type of guys that we need. And they play very, very good with Matthews on the line. When Marner was out with all those injuries and they put Domi and Bertuzzi on his line, dude was scoring a goal or two per game.
Yeah.
All the way down in the last fucking month of the season.
Yeah, true.
That's how we got up to 70.
Yeah.
That was all with Domi and Bertuzzi on the line, right?
Yeah.
So, and Marner was out that whole time.
Right.
And Marner came back and they put him on the second line, and that's great. But if you get rid of Marner and stick a solid defenseman in there, and then give Bertuzzi and Domi a little bit of a raise, let them play, because those guys are tough. And if anybody comes and fucking touches Matthew, one of those guys are going to punch his fucking teeth in.
No, Domi loves to scrap it out. And then every time he gets a penalty, they pan to the audience and show his dad.
Yeah.
And his dad's like...
And Domi's smiling. You know what? I get it. You know what? He's taken some bad penalties during the playoffs and whatever. But hey, man, I know what he's trying to do.
You know what?
I know what he's
taking bad penalties, but if you can say emotion, at least you can feel that he's like, I want to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Show somebody.
That's what I mean. I know he took those bad penalties, but I know what he was trying to do. Just like
fire his team up.
One of the things that I was not too happy about was when they traded Kadri away.
I love that guy.
Did Kadri take bad penalties in the playoffs? Yes. But did he care and really come out with emotion and play hard? Yes. And guess what? The motherfucker traded away, scored I don't know how many fucking goals, and the Colorado Avalanche won a fucking cup with Nazem Kadri playing amazing in the thing.
And now I think he's on Calgary.
So Hyman is gone. Kadri is gone. These guys who were fucking the heart of the team.
What I call
they traded them for they left the talent
roster fillers.
And then they traded them all away to keep these 4 or 5 really amazing skilled guys that have no chemistry, like you were saying. Yeah. And then they traded away those guys that do the things that you need to do for the skill guys to be better. That's the fucking thing. Oh, fuck off, Leafs.
Because you know what it is?
Sorry.
They traded all the players that do all the elbow work, I call it. The digging in the corners, the forechecking, the body checking period.
I agree
with
that.
The poke checking, the getting up in the best player's face. And because Kadri, he used to get on people's nerves.
And he would fight too.
Because when they played Boston...
Banana, I agree with the last comment you made. I'll talk about it in a second.
Him and Marchand used to get into it.
Yeah, man. Because he would never shut up. It's funny. This guy would just be yapping. And if you fucked with anybody good, he was coming to hit you.
Yeah.
Again, he made some very bad decisions and got himself suspended in 2 playoffs in a row.
Right.
Because he hit guys from behind. He got so emotional.
Right.
Agreed. You know what? Agreed, but I didn't hate him for it. You know what I mean? Well, the emotion of it and what he was trying to do was bring a little. Please, put some fucking respect on our name. You're gonna touch my guy, I'm gonna touch your guy.
Yeah.
Okay, he took it a little too far. He didn't know how to hone that in. What they should have done was hone him a little bit. Just be like, guy, dial it back just a notch. Don't hit him from behind and get suspended. Hit him hard and. Maybe a penalty, but don't get, Yeah. Anyhow, Kadri, I hated when they let him go. Hyman, I hated when they let him go. These are dudes that I wish would have stayed on the team. And I just want to bring up Banana's comment real quick, because he was like, that Domi Bertuzzi line injects so much energy into the third player, Matthews or Marner, And that's the thing. I believe they should sign Domi and Bertuzzi back with a little bit of a raise. And lose Marner, and then
get a
solid defenseman. Just get one solid defenseman, and use the rest of the money to give to Bertuzzi and thing. And then you know what? And then build from there.
Yeah.
Work through the year. Yeah. Tavares comes off the books.
Yeah.
Because he has a no trade clause. Tavares has no trade, so you can't fucking trade him. So. You just got to work through the year with Tavares.
Yeah, but I like Tavares.
And when he comes off the books...
Just let him take a cut.
But when he comes off the books, make him come to a cut and then sign. And then you have that period of time where you're bringing up the fucking young guy that I just showed you.
Yeah.
And you got Matthew Nyes, who's still on this rookie contract. You got some guys who are hungry. You got Yarn Cock. I said yarn. And then you got all these dudes who are so good that play hard, and then you already signed the black guy for 4 years, Reeves. So to be honest, Reeves is such a fucking good teammate, guy. Such an amazing teammate.
You know what's funny is whenever somebody on the other team does something, and the camera goes to Reeves, and then my man just
yeah.
Okay, I see you.
And lots of times he's talking too. He's
I
saying,
see you.
I
see you.
You can even see his lips.
I see
He's
you.
like pointing. He's, yeah. You see he's like, and he's talking to the guy. I see you.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
And apparently Reeves in the locker room is amazing. Like apparently, like even the way he speaks, like motivationally to his teammates, and like, come on, let's get, you know. And he's basically like, guy, go do what you got to do. I got you.
Don't worry about that guy.
You do what you got to do. I got you.
If he touches you, he's mine.
Anyhow, they're on the cusp, and they have to get rid of one, and they can't get rid of Tavares. So Marner is the last one. Nylander, I love. Matthews, I love.
Yeah.
Marner, to me, is the most expendable right now. And whether you get, like, an amazing goalie...
Well, I'll take a goalie.
I'll take a goalie, too. To be honest, I'll take a goalie, too. And make Wall your solid backup, right?
But if you're not getting a goalie, you got to get a defenseman.
That's exactly what they need.
You know?
And I think for a guy like Marner, Banana, what we're talking about here, a guy like Marner, you will pull back a superstar defenseman, or at least amazing shutdown defenseman. That's what they need. They just need that shut. Because no team has 4 shutdown defensemen, right?
No.
They always have the one. And we have Riley, who's the top line defenseman. You need that shutdown guy on the second line.
Well, yeah, we need a defenseman because our defense core is weak. Like, the first line goes out there, cool. And when they come off, it's like, eh.
Yeah.
And I think we have what?
You try and survive.
We have, like, 6 defensemen, I believe it is.
Well, usually it's just the top. They always call it the top 6. So yeah.
Yeah. And I don't.
You have more. You have 7. Usually dress 7.
I don't know who the third line is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Their defensemen aren't really. You know, they're not doing their job.
They just survive.
They just survive.
Yeah.
Like I said, when you watch Boston play defense, these guys are diving in front of pucks. Like on the power play, you can't get a shot on them. No. Somebody's blocking.
Not Carlson. Somebody, he's saying he heard Marner for Carlson, but he doesn't like Carlson. Carlson isn't that shutdown defender.
Who, John Carlson or
no, Carlson, the superstar scoring Carlson.
No.
He plays on Pittsburgh right now.
And he was on Washington, right?
No, and he was on Ottawa for a long time.
Ottawa, and I think he went to Washington.
I'm not sure, but not Carlson. Carlson isn't the type of defenseman that we need. Carlson is such an offensive defender. We have the offense. We have the guys. And Riley is a little bit more of an offensive defenseman than a defensive defenseman, right?
Yeah.
What we need is that shut down, solid 6'5"
Chara.
Fucking
retired.
Yeah. Char's like 6'9" or whatever. On skates, he was 6'9" or something.
Give me that. We need someone big.
But you need that. Yeah, you need that big shutdown defenseman.
Like, this guy would.
We have the offensive defenseman already with Riley. Riley would jump up into the play, score goals.
Yeah,
he made the All-Star team because he's so good at the offense part too. He didn't make the All-Star team because of his defense.
Yeah, we need a shutdown defender.
A shutdown defender.
That's it.
Yeah.
All you do is
look. There's Tkachuk. There's Crosby. There's McDavid. Go. Anytime he's on the ice, you're on the ice. Stick on him.
You know who we need?
Who?
Scott Stevenson.
Scott Stevens.
Scott Stevens.
Oh, just concuss everybody in the league.
Well, guy, when you played on that team, and you played on,
you had to keep your head up.
Yeah, guy. It wasn't even like you're worried. And then who was?
Remember Scott Stevens, Joe?
You were worried about crossing that blue line because you had to be like, yo,
your head had to be up
on a swivel.
Yeah,
you were like, yo, where's this guy?
Because he would concuss you. He was the career ender. Scott Stevens, the career ender. He was like Randy Orton, the fucking legend killer. Remember they call Randy Orton the legend killer?
Yes.
He fucking just arcade-o'd people out of nowhere and fucking ended careers, guy.
Trust me.
Yeah, John Scott, done. Never seen again. What about we were talking about the next one, the fucking Lindros. Lindros fell.
Yes.
Nope.
Lindros.
There's no more Lindros. Scott Stevens erased Lindros from history.
Yeah.
He hit him. He fucked him up so bad.
You ever see those like people do these like memes on Instagram where they'll have somebody and like they'll get hit. And
John Scott was that dude that
and then they'll be sitting in a lawn chair.
Did they make a movie about him, or they wanted to make a movie about him?
That's what this guy will do to you. He'll hit you, and then you'll be looking like you're on vacation. It's like you're sitting down at a table.
Yeah. Anyhow, I don't know what they're gonna do. I have no idea what's gonna because I'm wearing the Leafs jersey today. I'm gonna watch the game. I'm gonna cheer for the Leafs to go. My buddy Lawrence is coming to watch the game with me. He's gonna rip me the whole fucking time.
Don't get your hopes up.
If the Leafs go out, then the interesting part starts to me. Because
They're
if the Leafs go out, then everything interesting starts right then. Because that's now, do we trade Marner in the offseason? There's a lot of things that are going to happen. Because Bertuzzi and Domi are only 1-year contracts, so they're both expiring. So you got to try and sign them back. And I really think that they should pour some money into those two guys. Because they earned their money this year. They started off slow. Both of them started off slow.
Yeah.
But then they fucking pick shit up. And
Yeah.
those are exactly the type of guys we need. In the playoffs, even Boston, even Marchand, as fucking asshole-ish as he is, said, these Leafs are different than the previous years. He came on camera and said it. These guys are different. He's looking around his shoulder because he's feeling like he's going to get punched at any moment.
Well, because no one likes him.
Yeah, but
we do.
But he spends his whole life nobody liking him. But the Leafs have guys who are coming to break your fucking nose. His nose is this long.
Yeah.
And there's guys that are coming to break it, right?
Well, you know what they say? You're too nosy.
Yeah.
I'll break that nose.
Anyhow, that's what's going on up here?
Leaf Nation. Leaf Nation.
Yeah. What?
It's okay. We'll see what happens after tonight. Hopefully they win, but if they don't, it is trade time.
Yeah, that's when the real fun starts, right?
Trade time.
To be honest, the Leafs are not going to win a cup this year. We all know that, right? There are teams that are so fucking good. Florida, even if we win this series, you think we're getting by Florida, guy?
We have to deal with Tkachuk.
Do you think we're getting by Florida if we get by this series?
We struggle with Boston.
A quick yes or no.
We struggle with Boston.
It's an absolute no, right?
Well, yeah, guy. I don't think we can beat anybody.
So all I'm doing is waiting for the fun to start. Do I want them to go play Florida? Yes, of course I want to go and see it happen. But I believe even if we get by Boston, Florida is going to beat our asses.
I've been watching the playoffs, and all the teams that are playing play like Boston.
Yeah.
They don't let you set up. They're high flying, and we are like this. Hey. Dump and chase, lackadaisical.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
And what?
High energy.
But what makes me mad about that is that we have the players that are so much better than other people's players, and this is how they play. That's what I was telling you. And you know what? It's time to switch up. It's time to switch up to hockey.
It's the coach.
It's time to switch up to hockey talk. We had a great hockey talk. Banana, thank you for fucking contributing so much. This is amazing hockey talk we had. I guess we had to talk about hockey with me rocking the fucking jersey today. But what I want to hear.
What do you want to hear?
I want to hear some dad jokes.
Yeah. Okay.
But what would make me happy right now? What would just take my mind off of these fucking Leafs who are making the pum pum list later is some dad jokes. So what I want to hear right now is some dad jokes with Jay.
I guess it never gets better.
Let's do it. It's not going to ever get better, guys. It's amazing. It's already amazing. You can't beat perfection. Let's hear it. It's time for some dad jokes, guys. You guys ready? What you got, Jay? Hit me with one. Hit me with one. Make me laugh. Get me out of my funk.
Okay. R.I.P. Boiling water.
R.I.P. Boiling water?
Yeah.
Yep.
You will be missed.
Oh, shit. Hey, that's good. That's really good. I like it. I like it.
The waiter asked me if I wanted a box for my leftovers.
What'd you say, Jay?
I told him I'm not in the fighting.
Oh, shit. Oh. Yo, that one hit good, too. That one hit, again, not expected. Very good, very good. Banana gave you a 9 out of 10 on the first one.
If you witness a crime
in
an Apple store.
You witness a crime in an Apple store.
Does that make you an eyewitness?
What the fuck, eh? Oh. Yeah. Oh, these are so horrible. and I can't stop laughing. Yo, thanks, Lindo. Our boy Andre Lindo just came in the house. Yo, we talking enough basketball stuff, yeah? Are you laughing already?
Yes, I am. Spring is here.
Spring is here. Yep.
I got so excited, I wet my plants.
Yeah. These things are... They're so corny.
I know.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Yes. Let's go, Leafs.
This
Go.
is for Dutty Butts.
Dutty Butt.
I used to be addicted to soap,
Yeah.
but now I'm clean.
It's the reading of it, too. Like, when you read it, guy. Oh, my God. Yo, this shit is fucking hilarious. Yo, Andre's dying. Look, Andre's dying. Andre Lindo's just pure laughing faces. Look, can you see it?
Yeah.
Yo, Rick says 5-1 Bruins today. I don't even know who Rick is. He just showed up.
5-1.
And in all honesty, Rick, I kind of agree with you.
Yeah.
If you listen to any part of the show that we've filmed so far,
Yeah.
you'll know I agree with you.
I used to hate facial hair.
I gotta represent, though, you know?
But I grew into it.
Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck.
Are people born with photographic memories?
Are they?
Or does it take time to develop?
What the fuck? Coming from the Walmart photography guy. The guy that used to work at Walmart photography. 100 Indo says 6-2 Bruins. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Rick said, I told my sister that he drew her eyebrows on too high. She seemed surprised. Yeah. Yes, Rick. Yo.
Nice.
Yo, that was good.
All right.
I like it, Rick.
And my final joke.
Good one.
Where are you? My final joke is here.
I gotta read one more from Rick. He put one again there, so.
Put it. I gotta.
You want me to go? So Rick says, I told my mom that I was born again. She said she didn't feel a thing. Yo. Oh, that's good.
And my final joke.
Marchand is half the Captain Charles.
Okay.
Correct.
I'm so good at sleeping.
You're so good at sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can even do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Boom ching.
Come on now.
To be honest, it was good.
I have to find.
It was good.
There's jokes, but they have to be corny. They have to be.
Well, if they're not dad jokes.
Exactly.
Those are great.
I have to find the corniest dad jokes you can find.
It thinks an AI looks this... Like, what AI would make somebody this fat with a Leaf shirt? With a Leaf jersey?
I mean, at least AI would know.
What AI would do this? AI would be like, what the fuck? At least if they're going to wear a Leaf jersey, at least make them ripped to shit so that they look... They look somewhat appealing.
They're showing this picture of this guy at the Boston game. He's wearing a Boston jersey with a Leaf logo over the Boston logo.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like...
Did they beat that guy up?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure if you do that in Toronto, you're getting jumped.
Rick said, did you hear about the dwarf fortune teller who escaped jail? Small, medium, at large. Rick's on fire with these guys.
Wow. Yo, hey, you know.
I like Rick.
He DMs us. And...
Yeah, guy. We'll read. No, this is good. We got Dad Jokes with Jay and Dad Jokes with Rick.
Yes, Rick.
Well, Daniel, that has been Dad Jokes with Jay. Yo, do you got any lists for us before we sign off?
No. List.
Like any, like those top 5 lists or those top 10 lists or whatever.
Now I got something better.
Oh shit! We got to do the Jay and Dave movie review.
All right, yo.
Let's do it.
So this
Jay and Dave movie review time.
Dave,
we're gonna review a movie now, guys.
This movie surprised me. It was a $5 movie, and usually when it has like big stars in it, I'm very skeptical. So the movie is called Infinite.
Yeah.
Okay. Good cast. You got Mark Wahlberg, and I'm not gonna butcher his name.
Flynn.
He's in like everything, from like Doctor Strange to like.
You want me to read it? Let me read it for you. I can't read it. I can't read it.
Yeah, you know who he is.
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
No.
Ejiofor.
Okay,
Can
when I
anybody-
see a J, I think H.
Yeah, can anybody say that? Let me just hold. You know, I'll just you give them a review. I'll hold it up to the screen.
So the premise of the movie,
Yeah.
Infinite. So there are these people that when they die, they come back to life and they remember their past life. So so it's almost like you keep learning.
Like reincarnation.
Reincarnation, right? So when you die, you come back. But there's two sides. There's the believers and then there's the non-believers. And the non-believers are people who are tired of being reborn. They think it's a curse and they want to end it. So one of these non-believers created this egg that would destroy everything, right? So the premise of the movie is the believers stole this egg and they're on the run and they're not letting the non-believers catch them, because as soon as they do, it erases everything, right? Great premise. I'm not going to spoil the end for you, but great movie. Yo, 4 J-heads.
4 J-heads. Yo,
4. You know, this is
are
like...
we able to put them right here?
We can put them right here.
Yo, 4 J-heads right here. Do we have even one J-head? Let's give it 1 J-head right now. But there's the 1 J-head, and soon we're gonna try and make it 4 J-heads. 4 J-heads out of 5. That's a pretty good rating.
Yes, yeah. It's a good movie. It's a rewatcher.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yes, check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel
Thank you guys
Mark
for the likes.
Wahlberg doesn't put out bad movies. And any movie that this guy's in, because I've seen a couple movies him in it that are like B movies,
Yeah.
he makes it good.
You know who my favorite Mark Wahlberg movie is though?
What?
The one I think it's called something Brothers or
Yes, Brothers. Were the 4 of them? It's
it's like Tyrese.
yes.
And
yes. Isn't
and
it called 4 Brothers?
and what's his name from My Baby Don't Mess Around.
This guy.
This guy.
Flynn.
Flynn. You know what I'm talking about though, right?
I do, but I can't remember.
Chicka.
I can't remember. Oh, you know why I'm laughing?
Because you'd sing it the same way I'm singing it?
You're not even saying anything. You're just making noises.
No, I'm singing the song.
I know, but you're singing the melody of the song.
No, those are the words.
Take a turn.
See, you know the words. It sounds like you know the words too.
I don't know the words.
We both know the words.
I have no clue.
Andre's helping us out.
I have no clue.
And the guy's name is Andre 3000. Yeah. Thanks, Andre. But see, Andre knew exactly what I was talking about. Banana was like 4 brothers. Andre 3000. Everybody jumped in. I feel like my explanation was better than actually knowing it. But thank you guys for knowing it and then telling us who it was.
But I said 4 brothers.
Is that what you said?
That's what I said.
What did I say? Brothers.
You said
Smothers Brothers.
No, you said.
Out the door.
No.
Chicka.
You could have done.
I can
Shake
do
it
the
like a
dance.
Polaroid picture.
Picka.
Okay, so I guess this is done.
Is it?
You're not,
Is that where we are?
You're not saying any words.
I am saying words. I'm singing the song, man. That's how the song goes.
No, the song sounds way better than how
See,
you're
Andre thinks it's perfect.
butchering it.
Nope. Andre thinks it's perfect.
The butcher is coming.
If Andre thinks it's perfect, it's perfect.
Butcher.
The butcher.
The butcher.
The butcher.
The butcher.
Yo, and I guess we'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. Hit the music. Let's do the wrap up real quick.
We gotta do the poo-poo list.
Oh shit! Turn off the music.
First of all,
We're gonna do the pum pum list. We have to. We end every show right now with the pum pum list.
So
for those
right
who
off the
don't-
bat, Dave is on the poo-poo list.
Why?
Because you're wearing that jersey and you put that team on there.
Okay, you know what? I accept it.
Okay.
I accept that. And the part of my pum pum list is everybody involved in this jersey. Yeah. Not the people in China who actually made this particular jersey, but the
not the sweatshop.
No, not the sweatshop. That made it for 17 cents, and I bought it for $4 or whatever. Everybody involved with the Toronto Maple Leafs right now, especially Austin Matthews and all of them who are hanging out with Justin Bieber and doing all these fucking other things other than hockey, and that are losing games. They look like a bunch of whiny fucking babies.
Yeah.
Every year's the same fucking thing. Yeah. I don't ever believe that they're coming hard and fast. And when you watch the games, you can tell exactly what I'm talking about.
That's like,
so everybody...
So hold on 1 second. Because that's what I do to Xavier's mom. I come hard and fast. Finish.
She deserves it.
Yep.
For a number that you found in the bathroom stall, like in the gas station, it was well worth it, I guess, eh?
It was the best find ever.
Yeah, it's better than finding Wemby in the fucking pack, and better than finding Connor Bedard in one of those packs.
You know,
and shit.
It's like when when you find that penny on the ground.
Yeah,
the penny.
Yeah,
1 cent. That's how happy I was.
That was easy.
Woo!
And Xavier's mama.
One penny.
That easy.
That's and. The best thing about
it was... Xavier, you're on the Pum Pum list too.
Here, the caveat.
Yeah.
Is when I found the number, the 1 penny covered the cost.
And you got change back.
Yes, I did.
And you got change back. Andre was like, Andre was like, this was a good segment. Anyhow, anybody involved with the Leafs? You made the Pum Pum list?
Yes, you did.
Who made the Pum Pum? There was a point. I was going to add somebody into the Pum Pum list. But I forgot who I was supposed to add. I guess we can just look back later on.
Yeah.
When you look back in the show, you know who's supposed to make the Pum Pum list.
Sharknado.
No, I mean earlier. Who's on your Pum Pum list this week?
The Greek Freak's brother.
No, those are past episodes.
I know, but they just stay on there.
Oh, they're just on the Pum Pum list
forever. They're a Hall of Famer Pum Pum list.
Yeah.
Mine is people who don't tell you the damn story.
Our wives.
They come to you and be like, so, pick me up at 5.
Our wives.
And then we're going to go for 6.
Our wives.
And then you're like, pick you up for what? You don't remember? I told you 3 months ago. I'm like, hit the 3 months?
Our wives.
You got to tell me what you're talking about and then ask me the question. You can't just ask me the question random. And then the worst part about it is I work nights. So it'll be when I wake up. You're taking me here, right? I'm like,
what?
I gotta go piss.
Yeah. What's funny is I gotta go piss right now. Let's wrap this segment up real quick. Thank you for everybody who tuned in and stayed watching this long. To be honest, this is a good show. Another good one, Jay. I had a real good time this show.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Cheers.
This coffee is good too.
It's fucking delicious, man.
Folgers in your cup.
Thank you guys for tuning in. And if you're still here, drop a big old like. If there's anything that we said that you disagree with, put it down in the comments. If there's anything we said that you agree with, put it down in the comments. Hit us up. You'll probably get a shout out on the show. Remember to like, subscribe.
Tell your friend.
Hit the little bell.
Tell your friend. Baby mama. Tell your side piece.
Do all that. Go check out our social media too.
Go outside right now and shout. The Jay and Dave 22 on YouTube. Right now.
Do it. Go
it. Good.
But remember, go check our fucking social media stuff too.
Yes.
We have
TikTok.
We have Instagram. We have X. We have, well, you can email us. But
you're on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, well, you're on YouTube. You're watching.
But you know what you can do? Check us out in podcast form.
Oh, shit.
iHeartRadio.
JAY.
TuneIn.
AND.
Your mama.
DAVE 22.
Yeah.
If you're looking for the podcast, look for The Jay and Dave Show.
That's right.
Just Google it and you should find it. There's some other dummies called The Jay and Dave Morning Show. That's not us.
Look at these sexy faces. Look at this sexy face. Look at this sexy face. You don't want to miss it.
Hi, Jerry Podcast. Get your Jedi. Oh, get your big hot get your Wemby Connor Badar.
Goo goo gaga.
Jedi.
And with that, folks, I think the show is done.
It's
gone straight to shit. I don't know what he's doing. It's a Leaf jersey. It's a Leaf jersey. It's cut off the oxygen to his brain.
Gotcha. YouTube, gotcha,
Yeah. That's why he has no neck. Actually, that's all the time because he's a fat bastard. How long can Dave talk gibberish? He could probably do this forever. And with that note, we're gone. Because if you haven't left, you're leaving right now.
Podcast.
Go it. Go it. Go it.